This is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Vegas, baby, Vegas!
Las Vegas, Nevada. Are you ready? TheBoxingVoice.com. Welcome to Las Vegas, baby. We taking over.
Ness Heyman.
Mr. Vegas, you are Mr. Las Vegas.
I get in every fucking shit. They want me there.
TBV presents a ring walk with Danny.
Ring Walk Danny.
Owen Bama, only in America.
Because I fight for the people. I go for you and you and you. All them beautiful kids is here.
We turn the TBV into the Hot 97 of boxing. Keep talking from Vegas.
You already know if it's a big fight, I'm pulling up. Chicago, we in here.
Man.
From the cotton fields of Alabama to the casinos of Las Vegas. Mama, I made it.
We up early, baby. The grind don't stop. Gilly the Kid ain't gonna be the only one around here doing big shit.
You are now locked into the Boxing Voice live from Las Vegas with Nesta Gibbs and Ring Walk Danny. This message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. Don't forget, August 29th, we will be live streaming a secondary show every day at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm joined alongside Ring Walk Danny. What up?
What up, champ? How you feeling, man?
Chilling,
We
muchacho.
back for the second one of the day.
Back like we never left.
And this is our last week where we won't not be back with a second show because starting Monday, as Nessa was saying.
Oh, wow. Is it Monday?
That's Monday, champ.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so tomorrow's a big meeting.
You know, oh, yeah, Friday.
Yep.
2 o'clock?
2 o'clock.
On the dot, I'm in the drop top, cruising the streets.
So
I got this pretty little. Something like that.
Okay. Yeah, so starting Monday.
No
we
more
will
Discord
be
or
going-
Skype.
okay.
Straight blog talk. If you don't want blog talk, we could do straight Skype until we get a conversation like I told you. But I brought the computer. We will have blog talk and Skype. Sorry, Danny. I know I walked all over you. Moonwalk.
Moonwalk over the ring walk.
Boom.
I thought we was doing the other
Dev
one.
Haney,
Yeah.
he was going for the Haney. Come on, I ain't in the gang yet, man. They kept me on the skirts.
Oh, okay.
I'm on the skirts.
You ain't
man.
been baptized in.
I'm on the skirts. But
Speaking of Devin, did you see
speaking
what I
of Devin,
text you?
No, I didn't. But speaking of Devin, I am the only dude that gets mistaken for Devin Haney around these motherfuckers. I am the only dude.
What?
I am the only dude who they motherfucking clear the street floor, make a parking, and then be like, "Oh shit, I thought you was Devin Haney."
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah,
my
yeah,
bad.
yeah. Shout out
My
to
bad.
Aunt.
Know what I'm saying? I took that spot. You think I'm Devin? I'm taking that spot. I put that work in.
Shout out to Michael coming through with the little cafecito.
Cafecito. Yo.
It smells amazing.
Can we shut that door, Micah, since Madison is chopping it up? So we got a lot to talk about, right? What's going on? So actually a lot's going on since we were going to lead with this topic, right?
What's the topic? No, I'm fucking with you.
It is the Dan Rayfield tweet. But then since then, Bud's come out and said basically like, yo, dudes just be talking because they want to be famous. So, is it true what Rayfield is saying? Or is it true that Crawford is basically insinuating Rayfield don't know what the fuck he's saying? I'ma say I got another piece of evidence to submit. Exhibit A will obviously be
The Dan Rayfield tweet.
the Dan Rayfield tweet that is this, and I quote, "Been rumors that as hashtag Spence Crawford talks drag on, I'm told it's down to only settling on Crawford's guarantee that the proposed date would be pushed into December, but sources involved told me Wednesday there's zero chance of the fight in December, November, or bust. Hashtag boxing." So, Danny, what do you think about that Dan Rayfield tweet?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Dan is one to not really put out information that he's not really sure on. I don't remember the last piece of information Dan put out that wasn't accurate, to be quite frank with you. I think that maybe Bud believes that, maybe it's not the guarantee that they're waiting on, or maybe December is a possibility. You get what I'm saying? So I think that Dan's tweet, at the very least, is mostly accurate. So, it would be just a matter of figuring out what part.
7 minutes until showtime.
Bo, what part, could be not 100% true.
About the tweet?
Yeah.
Honestly, with this little piece of evidence, I'll let you, decide, and the audience, for that matter, where, you want to be with this, right? And does this change anything for you guys? Actually, I have to first go like this. Then we can go like this. Then...
And this is Exhibit B.
This would be Exhibit B.
Of the evidence.
This would be This would be evidence backing Dan, if anything.
Oh, wow.
At the end of the day, if it ain't nothing, if he could close his eyes and still
6 minutes until showtime.
Okay. Give me 1 segundo
All
here.
right, we got it now.
No. It's me. Don't do nothing.
Okay.
Don't do nothing. It was me. I bet you it was me. Where's this fucker?
Because I can stop it.
No.
Yo, what's Sean Porter's
Double
co-host?
double checking.
Not Ant, the other one.
Double checking.
Bo?
I don't know, but I met him the other day and I didn't even catch his name. I don't watch the podcast, but I respect.
Do you know his name?
So, Bo.
Okay.
I hate to report, Bo. It is you.
All right. No,
I thought I had Blog Talk open. It's you.
It's open. It's 5 minutes until the episode starts, so I'm just going to keep the volume off of that until it starts.
Yeah, just cut that line.
All right.
Because that got his own line. All right, where was I? Exhibit that we are still screen sharing,
yes,
though.
this is Exhibit
It's still
B.
screen sharing. All right, so now all we got to do is go back to the big. Now, once we got to give credit to our good friend Sean Porter. Crazy story. Crazy fucking story. Let me take this screen share off, right?
Oh, wow.
Because people don't even understand how crazy this is, right?
Talk to me, champ.
So we all know
you beat Terence Crawford in chess.
But that's not where I was going to go. I
okay.
never wanted to get back to him that I'm bragging about one win when he bodied me about 3 games after that.
Okay.
That being said, we all know me and Crawford buried the hatchet, and we're the best of buddies now. So Porter hits me, and he's like, yo, Ness, it's time, baby. So I'm next to Danny. I'm like, look, Danny, he's saying it's time. And I'm like, yo, me and Danny got the Blue Wire deal now. So I'm like, I'm going to act like it's paintballing again. Thinking in my big ass head that he wanted me on his show because I'm on Blue Wire now. And it's like, he's like, yo, it's time to get you on the show.
Right.
My man re-invited me to paintball.
I spoke to him about that.
So wait. So I'm like, Sean, I can't go. I'm going to be in Florida from... Before he's like, it's time. I'm like, yo, boom, I'm going to be in Florida August 16th to the 24th for some shit. And he's like, damn, it's Saturday. So Danny and Bo now, they want to go. None of us know that the man I just screen shared was there.
And let me remind y'all.
Paintballing.
Hold on, let me remind y'all. Let me tell y'all. It's Bo's fucking birthday too. It's Bo. That day they went paintballing.
Yeah, but he sprung that on us like, yo, out of nowhere. Like, yeah, it's my birthday. It's like, what? Yo. But this the thing. Porter always wanted it to be a us versus them thing.
He did.
So it's it's like, oh, y'all about to go fight them without me?
And I just want to throw something out there. I just want to throw something out there too. Actually, I'm wrong. Never mind.
Keep in mind,
Nope. I'm not wrong. Just want to throw something out there. That had we gone,
you just be cutting me. But
had we gone, think about it. It's 3 of us. 4 of them.
Bud would have been on our team.
Bud would have been on our team.
Oh, now we got Micah.
Right.
She said she wasn't coming.
What? With all that military experience, shooting and everything, you crazy, girl. I got to get behind you. Let me tell you something. I haven't been paintballing in easily over 10 years. The first and only time I went, I knew that shit ain't for me. That shit hurts. There's videos of paintballs going through people's biceps. Obviously, you got to be shot up close. I don't want to find out.
I don't believe it.
Then we in Vegas.
No, that shit true.
Is it
Through
indoors
your
or outdoors?
bicep? That's like getting shot for real.
So look at that. So it's outdoors, which means you don't want to wear clothes, but you got to wear clothes because them paintballs hurt.
Not just that, the rough terrain, you got to understand that it's literally a paintball course. So any grass that was there, that shit gone because motherfuckers running, you feel me?
You can't even dive. See, in PA,
you crazy. I'm diving, all type of
diving,
shit.
Getting behind the boxes and shit. How you go? This fucking rocks and sand.
Nah. It was dirt. I seen it. It was grass.
Oh, they made video?
Yeah.
Damn, they had a videographer too?
Oh, yeah. Bud was all in the videos, everything. Oh,
with a mask?
Yeah, man. It was crazy. Yeah.
He should have came with some custom shit. T-Buzz shit. What is it? Airsoft rifle?
I'm sure. I'm going to be honest, being Bud Crawford, I'm sure he had plenty of gear because I know he's big into hunting and fishing. So he be doing all that country boy shit.
Uh-oh.
What
message?
What happened? Hold on, let me check the DMs. Was it a DM?
Nah.
It wasn't a DM.
Nah.
What happened?
It's the strangest thing, man.
What happened, champ?
It's done happened twice.
Oh, wow.
In a matter of days. I have no clue. I'm not even going to say that on air. We would discuss this
in the meeting.
That is so funny, though. What is this? Anyway.
Yeah, Canada, he was all in the video, running, sliding, diving. Yeah.
So I told them, like, yo, it won't be right if y'all go do that. I ain't even know Bud was there. Yeah. I just ain't one thing. Like, I'm like, yo, I don't even like paintballing.
Nah, but
I didn't want y'all to take bullets without me. Like, I wanted to go down with my team.
No, Ness was right, though. From the beginning, Sean always wanted it to be us versus them.
I just ain't know it was going to go
down.
And
I'm not going to lie to y'all. This is probably the 3rd time Sean has invited us to go paintballing. And every time it's like, we're just not available. But I don't know. Yo, maybe we should do that for, Ness. Maybe we should do something for Canelo Triple G weekend. It's a big weekend. Invite them out. Birthday weekend.
Invite who out exactly?
Sean.
Canelo Triple G weekend. Bruh.
Like that Saturday.
I'm trying to do some other shit. You know how many fighters is going to be here? It's going to be crazy that weekend.
Right. So imagine getting all the fighters on the paintball course.
I'm really not trying to get hurt, man.
Yeah, but who else is doing that?
That shit hurts. So I go back to that.
They said somebody died.
Doing what?
Shooting paintball. Gordito says someone died playing paintball.
Where?
I don't know.
I mean, he I don't know what happened there, but I'm gonna tell you this. You need like overalls, right? What's that shit called? Like a whole.
I ain't worried about the gear, like
because you got all your army shit.
Yeah, I still got some of that shit, and because of the weight loss, I could fit most of my shit again. Not all of it,
but them army pants ain't that shit ain't helping no paintball. I mean, it's decent, but I could buy a pair of army pants.
I mean, you can, yeah. But no, I mean, I definitely got the tactical shirts.
What with like
the built-in padding?
Oof.
Yeah.
We XL, baby, me and you. I know you got more than one. Don't come with that bullshit. We got a shit. Shout out to Danny. Officially what? 209 or 219?
219. Down 41 pounds.
Bruh, I know.
And to be fair, I'm going to throw this out there. I weighed myself. I had just got done eating. I'm kicking it at my boy's spot.
Okay.
And it wasn't like a challenge, but, you know, the last couple months since we last saw each other, we talked shit on the weight loss because he's been on a weight loss journey himself. And I'm like, bro, you're not fucking with me. So then now I get to see him in person, and I'm like, oh, yeah, you for sure not fucking with me. Like, on the weight, I'm like, you for sure not. So he got the scale out. But we had just got done eating some shrimp, steak, chicken quesadillas, bro.
Crazy.
But still down 41 pounds nonetheless.
So I feel like I might have been 219 with you, which is crazy. Because I weighed myself in Florida, and I was 225, which I was proud of. Because the lowest I've been as a full-blown, mature adult is 217, and I was working hard it was like 2017 for the border wars in LA, and I was working hard. I was running. I can't believe I'm at 225 with zero running. Like zero running. And I know I got fat in Florida. My girl put on 4 pounds. I know I put on more than that. Because I went to my ice cream shop quite a few times. You know what I'm saying? I had burgers.
Oh, the one that is by your crib, like 2 miles?
Oh, yeah. I had quite a few burgers. I had ribs. You know, I got heavy on the red meat, which is something we don't really do. We eat turkey and shit like that.
Yeah.
I was happy to come back. Let me tell you, I was sick, man. I was sick.
Yeah.
I know, you don't be as sick as me. I was sick, man. I be missing my foodie fit. It cuts so much. Like, you see, you still young and like trying shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to try new shit, and you know what I'm saying? I just like what works is fuel for me. You feel me? So when you don't have that, it's so much like options. So you get caught up in that, like, yo, I'm hungry. What you want to eat? I mean, it's probably not hard for you because you don't got a girl at the moment, so you make your own decisions.
Word, let me tell you, that was beautiful because driving back from Detroit, you know, because I drove from Chicago, same day turnaround. So me and my boy, we in the car. Let me tell you, I feel like he's an honorary TBV member. Ness in Chicago, come link up with Ness. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, he made the drive with me to Detroit on the way back. We hadn't ate all day. So it's probably like 5 p.m.
He put it in like you.
Yeah, it's like 5 p.m. We ain't ate all day. And so he like, what you want to eat? I'm like, shit, it don't matter. Bro, literally first thing we saw, we stopped and ate. You know what I'm saying? It was simple.
What you mean first thing? Like what? Like
it was Little Caesars.
Okay.
Little
Damn.
Caesars.
Yo, I was gonna try some. I was a Little Caesars fan. I used to eat a whole fucking pie. But let me get back to boxing for a quick second. Go back to my screen shit because this is Exhibit B. And this is what makes Dan Rayfield look a little correct. Once again, shout out to Porter. This is why we got off track because that would have been an amazing moment for TBV, but I'm sure more of those will come.
Yes. And this gentleman right here is the exact same. Just somebody that just, do you say my name? When? Where? All right, let's go.
Popping up like candy, man.
That quality right there.
So to give you some context and to kind of slow down the video so that we don't get flagged, Porter is, for his 100th episode, doing a live show. That's pretty fucking dope.
It's amazing. And let me tell you, on top of Terence Crawford, which will be, no question, the first ballot Hall of Fame, and nobody in the boxing world can argue that.
And his chair looked Game of Thrones-ish.
Sean Porter's, yes, that was very player.
Fucking dope.
You need that when we do a live show, bro. You need you a throne.
Nah, that shit was looking too much. I was looking to the right and to the left, like, all right, they got nice looking red velvety chairs, but Sean's look fucking. Dun, 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 dun,
3 people could have fit in that chair.
That shit looked so Game of Thrones. Who watched Red Dragons? Is it Red Dragons? The new Game of Thrones? The prequel? Stop fucking lying. Y'all ain't watch HBO last Saturday. Y'all terrible. I can't believe y'all. How the fuck y'all ain't watching the Game of Thrones prequel? It's crazy, this generation, I swear. That's insane. 3 people in this room that don't watch like the Game of Thrones. I don't know the name of it, but I definitely watched it. You tripping. Oh, shout out to JD. What up, baby?
John DeJohn still
What
he
it
still
do?
owe me $1,000.
No, he
John.
don't.
Yeah, he do.
No, he don't.
It was a Mitty bet
What? He bet you
that he would beat Mitty.
what?
I screamed.
Oh, JD.
JD.
Oh,
No.
wow.
That's my guy.
No
I didn't
fucking
know
way.
no knock on him, but you know Mitty was pound
Yeah,
for
but
pound
wait,
number one.
but y'all literally made the bet.
I screenshotted it. It was in the chat though.
Why
you
you
know?
you see that's the problem right there.
This was
Why
like 6 years ago.
Y'all know y'all supposed to do that with me. Like we usually, I'm not saying this, that's how it's always been done. Like in the past, Bo knows. Like usually a person that wants to bet like that, they in 2 different states. Bo will send his money, JD will send his money. The fight will happen, and I would release it. You tripping?
I'm finna pull it up.
I'da
I got
pull-
my old
pull it-
phone.
Pull it up. I pull up on JD for 1,000.
Nah,
You kidding
that
me?
ain't cool.
He's saying, wait, what?
Exactly,
1K?
and that's why I said I'm finna pull it up on my old phone because I got it.
JD, man, I be on your ass next
Oh,
border
man.
wars. $1,000.
Yo, it's crazy
Hold up.
too.
Let me get back to Sean, man. Holy shit, 1,000. You got to give me my shit. At least in payments, man.
He said he bet 1,000 on Jacobs.
See what I'm saying? He known for betting 1,000.
Y'all don't know it, but y'all starve for that quality in a fighter.
And he ain't lying. I do starve for the fighter that's like, I'll fight him. You know what I'm saying? We don't really have that because the business always gets in the way.
When y'all talk about fighters and y'all talk about champions, a lot of them don't have that quality right there to just say who, when, and where. Okay, cool. In this particular situation.
So here come the bombshell. Porter probably get in trouble for this, but he retired. So they, what trouble could he, I mean, obviously Al will just be disappointed, but he ain't in trouble. But here's the bombshell, boy. You ready?
Does have to say how much, because it's that level, that magnitude of a match where he has to say that much. I never said that much. For me, it was just tell me who, when, and where, and I'm there. But for this one specifically, because of what it is, y'all can't get mad at him for saying how much. No, come back to me when it's right.
See that? You ain't get it.
No. Play it again. I'm
What
sorry.
the fuck is you doing on your phone?
I heard a knock. I heard the
that
knock threw
too.
me off. My apologies.
We got Mr. Albert Bell here.
Okay.
All right, give me one
To say
sec.
that much. I never said that much. For me, it was just tell me
See,
who, when.
see.
It's that level, that magnitude of a match where he has to say that much. I never said that much. For me, it was just.
You see what he talking about? He's saying this fight is of a fight of that magnitude where Terence Crawford has to ask the people in question how much. I never had to ask how much because I just wanted to fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why Sean acting like he ain't had no nemesis when he know Keith was his nemesis, and then he went WWE with Danny. So why he never asked, I don't know. Maybe Al just knows how to take care of him.
Right.
But
Tell me who, when, and where, and I'm there.
See?
But for this one,
I'm gonna rewind it.
Much. For me, it was just tell me who, when,
a
and
little
where.
bit
And
more.
it's that level, that magnitude of a match where he has to say that much. I never said that much. For me, it was just tell me who, when, and where, and I'm there. But for this one specifically, because of what it is, y'all can't get mad at him for saying how much. No, come back to me when it's right. It will.
See? No, come back to me when it's right. So what Dan is reporting, what everybody is reporting, what everybody's been saying is right. That Crawford is not satisfied. His guarantee hasn't been met. And, the offer ain't right. And kind of Tim Smith said that what Crawford's going to want isn't there. Sean goes on to say, basically, I'm glad you did that. Let them get it right, and they will get it right. So let's see.
Of a match where he has to say that much. I never said that much. For me, it was just tell me who, when, and where, and I'm there. But for this one specifically, because of what it is, y'all can't get mad at him for saying how much. No, come back to me when it's right. It will be right, and it's going to happen. All that being said, my guy,
It will be right, and it's gonna happen. So he definitely has, some optimism in that, and believes that, the team that he's dealt with for quite some time will get it right for Crawford and for us fight fans. But what do you believe? That is Exhibit B now. Is Dan looking more correct to you? Because now I got to show Exhibit C, which would be Terence Crawford's tweet.
And we do have our first guest of the other day in the building, so just want to throw that out there. But I don't know that it solidifies Dan's tweet. I think it helps make the argument that the fight will happen. But, I don't know that it solidifies it with it happening November or bust. But let's see Exhibit C.
Exhibit C is Crawford's tweet, which came hours after Dan's.
Okay.
Motherfuckers, because MF. So motherfuckers just be talking, just to be talking, and have no idea what they talking about. Just want to feel important. So, obviously.
And just to be clear, that was not in response to Dan.
No, but come on.
No, I hear you.
Come on.
Just making sure.
He's the only one talking about Crawford, and then all of a sudden Crawford responds like. So, the last piece of evidence would be barbershop conversations.
Right? The only date that is available is November 19th. You see there's a break in between. This is the only date available at the Grand Garden Arena. You say, Fred, what are you talking about? Next week is Thanksgiving, right? Andre Bocelli sells out instantly. Dre and I actually go see Andre Bocelli.
Once again, Fred from Barbershop Conversations. And this is him going through kind of what Danny did the other day. Going through the dates, the available venues, to see what can be done. And again, Rayfield himself says November or bust, meaning those December dates are not likely. Shit.
No, I mean, there is no December dates, Ness.
Well, I guarantee you there's a December date for Tank. Fuck is you talking about?
No, well, in Las Vegas at the MGM.
Anywhere.
Well, I'm just saying, given that this fight had already, they've been saying Vegas, MGM Grand, that's what he's referring to, that there is no dates.
I bet you, Tank, you tell me, is there not another 20,000 seat arena in Vegas? 20,000 seat, whatever.
MGM ain't
I don't want to label.
Yeah.
I don't want to box myself into an arena.
Okay.
Call it whatever you like.
So it won't be the MGM.
They
I'll
not
check
stopping Tank on December. I know.
But where though? That ain't Vegas.
Hopefully, Atlanta.
If it's Ryan, it's more than likely in Vegas or LA. Easy. And on pay-per-view.
Let's see.
And if it's something bigger than Ryan, like not bigger than Ryan, but like lesser than Ryan, then it'll be Brooklyn.
So the T-Mobile's available December 10th.
Boom. There we go.
The T-Mobile, and when I say available, it don't have
poll. Let me get a poll.
It don't have
on where he's fighting.
Nah, this poll is: do we have too many options on the wheel? Alright. I love Danny's face. You should have did a zoom in. I'm telling you, we need cameras here, bro. The next studio does have cameras everywhere. That's crazy. And lighting. Look at my balls.
We need to get the iPhones as cameras so we can actually zoom and stuff like that.
I know, but we need them PT cameras they got. Even though they upgrading. What's that?
Bell.
What you want, Bell? I'm waiting on y'all. I ain't the man.
Intermission.
Whenever y'all ready. You got
yeah, I mean, you were showing exhibits.
Producing.
Yeah. All right.
Wasn't Bo doing a poll though? You hating?
Yeah. So the poll will be up after the intermission.
All right.
You gonna put the thing?
I'm waiting on y'all.
We ready, Bo?
They could go while me and you hit the intermission button like this. 12 years, my never expected it to turn out like this. TheBoxingVoice.com. Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
What's happening, people? Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem rolling, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida. Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit, stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuts, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amina Vences, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Superman, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
In Jesus' name.
Without y'all, it ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish, Vegas, Palm Beach, Florida.
Intrigue the Incredible, straight out the ATL. James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Mide from London, UK.
Checking in from Tennessee, it's Lethal James, P-A-Y-N-E. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
Bo from Bama, only in America.
Well, I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Born, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and french fries, breakfast and champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TVV, this Coach J-Mac. New Orleans, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
C. Y. E. California.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for some.
This is the #1 pound for pound and 2-division champion, Marvin the Tank Furman from Dallas, Texas.
LV Southern, from DC to Stunt City, Bomb Squad.
Brandon Maurice, aka the AJ Trucking, straight out of Cincinnati, baby.
Madbad 100, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Chick Chickarelli, Hollywood, California.
Louis Reyes, Boston, Mass. Yo, drop that SDS shit,
This
son.
message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
The voice of the people. There is no equal. You can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. TheBoxingVoice.com.
As I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBV for life.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back. We're joined with Albert Bell, and you've also brought
Pop Javon Woodard Jr.
Pop Javon Woodard Jr. So you're a professional boxer as well?
Yes, sir.
All right. What's your record?
9-1, 8 knockouts.
All right. All right. So I hear you're flying out of town Saturday, right?
Yes, sir. Fight week back home.
All right. So you was out here obviously getting ready for your fight.
Yes, sir. I've been out here for like 2 months training. You know what I mean? Training camp.
How's
Vegas
it been?
vibes. It been good. Got good sparring. I think like everybody I boxed out here was undefeated. 28 no guys. Me and Devin boxed.
How was that?
It was good. It's like chess. We only did 4, so it was like a lot of filling out, you know, feigning traps and moving and.
You know, I gotta ask you to compare it to that
you've been in there with
sparring.
both.
Yeah.
You was the lead sparring partner for Cambosis.
For George.
Well, like with the Cambosis, I was like there to really do like multiple rounds and like really work. Me and Devin, we basically just like, you know what I mean, filling each other out for real. It's only 4. You know what I mean? It's hard to like when you 2 like high level boxers that think and defense stuff. It's hard to really get real work in 4 rounds when y'all just it was just touching and feeling for real.
Okay. But talk about some of the other work you've been talking about, undefeated guys. I know I've seen pictures of you over at Salas's gym, Top Rank Gym.
Yeah.
You know, so talk about some of the other work you've been able to get.
Shout out to the guy. He's from Mexico. He only speak English. Brian Flores. I think he's like 28-0 from Mexico. He is pushing me. He came in. He just don't stop throwing bombs the whole time. I got a lot of rounds with Luis Feliciano.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw you and Luis, and he's 16-0.
Yeah, we was helping each other get ready because he had a fight like this past week. sparred the Slovakian kid yesterday.
Oh, yo,
I think
we had him on the
his
show.
Instagram is the White Gypsy.
Yeah, we had him on the show.
Who?
The bald kid.
The one that left Mayweather's?
We hadn't had White Gypsy on the show yet.
We did have White Gypsy on the show.
Nah, we
Is he,
couldn't
I
have.
think he confusing him with the Lithuanian that went to Bones and left Mayweather's.
Nah, he's probably thinking of Lucas Werziak or whatever, but White Gypsy ain't been on. His English wasn't that
Yeah,
good
he
when he
don't
first
speak
got here,
English.
so we was just giving him a little time.
So we've only seen him spar?
I don't even remember nobody's name.
Nah, you gotta see him.
White Gypsy trained
Is
by
that picture,
Bullet.
that picture still on your
By Bullet. Nah.
I don't know. No, it shouldn't be. It was on
Okay.
my story, so I don't know. It probably expired. But then I got some work with some of the top amateur guys out here. They was, you know what I mean, just getting some rounds in. But I've been getting a lot of rounds and good work in. And then we've been training alongside everybody, pushing each other.
Yeah,
Me, Kenny, Shushu, Duke, Troy, Devin,
Nice.
Pop, Nico, Fa. We've been getting it in
Cash
side
flow.
by side. Cash flow
Yeah.
for sure, a little cash flow. Just pushing each other.
Now, obviously, you
Real quick, let me
go ahead.
jump in. So where are you from, Pop? Because one of our loyal listeners just super chatted, and he said he went to high school with you. SCH alumni?
Oh yeah, in Atlanta, South Cobb. That's in
Okay.
Georgia.
So that's where you're from, Atlanta?
And I'm originally from North Carolina. I grew up in Atlanta though.
Okay. Well, you already got somebody that recognized you, man.
That knows you.
You
So
keep
how
doing
you,
what you're doing.
How'd you get into the sport, and how'd you come across Albert?
Nah, how I got into the sport, like I was like one of them troubled kids. I used to just stay in everything, you know, always fighting. You know how like some people would get into boxing because they bully. Like I was the one just wild. So my pops just took me to the gym one day, and I fell in love with it. Like I never left.
How old were you?
I was 9.
Oh, okay. So you've been in the sport a minute.
Yeah,
then.
forever.
Okay. So how'd you come across Albert?
We got a mutual management.
Okay,
know.
so you with Vic as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
What weight class?
122.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's your record again?
9-1, 8 knockouts.
9-1, 8 KOs. Okay. You got anything cooking? Anything? Actually,
Yeah,
you on the
we in the
undercard.
same-
You
yeah, we in the
okay?
same card.
The Huntington, right?
Yeah, in Toledo,
yes,
Ohio.
sir.
Huntington Center. First, not your first headline, but your first arena, right? It's the
First time headlining the arena. Yeah,
headlining
for sure.
an arena.
The
and-
last fights they had at the arena there was when Robert Easter
Against
defended
Commey.
No. He won the Commey fight. That was in Reading. Then he fought the Ortiz. Damn, what's this guy's name? Yeah, he made his first defense there. He made his first and second defense there. Matter of fact, he fought Shavakov there.
Shavakov, that's the
and he
fought
fought
the
the
Ortiz
Ortiz guy there.
Okay. So that must be pretty exciting, given that Bunny came home to do that as a world champion. Obviously, you're working your way there, but what's it mean, to be able to headline right now, arena big fight back home?
I just show you. I mean, it's a testament to having my hometown behind me. You know what I mean, and putting on for the city on my way. You know what I mean, like real life homegrown product of my city. One of their favorite sons there. So I'm just appreciative of all the support and. You know what I mean? To fight in front of the family, friends, and supporters and all that stuff and really sell it out and do it big right
What's
there.
the capacity?
I think we opened like 6,000 or 7,000 seats, but I think it get to all the way full capacity. I think it's like 11 or 12, something like
Nice.
that.
Yeah,
But it's like a chess trial though. You know what I mean? Like we're going to see how this go because we used to do the convention centers that hold 3,000, 2,500. We're selling them joints out. So we're like, all right, it's time to graduate.
Mhm.
Let's go across the street to the big joint. So, you know what I mean? It's a test run. So we just hope it go good. You know what I mean?
How do you feel about the undercard?
I think it's lit. Yeah, it's lit. We got it's 14 fights on there too.
Okay.
So we got a lot of guys from Cleveland on there, some Detroit fighters, some Columbus fighters. So just surrounding areas like Thomas Matisse, the co-main event.
Okay.
Then Pop right before him. Then you got Ronnie Hines, who's undefeated from
Oh,
Cleveland.
okay.
He's fighting Craig
Didn't
Lewis.
he have a word?
Yeah, him and Craig
That's
Lewis.
Wilder's old sparring partner.
Yeah, it's a heavy. They
he
both
just got
former
knocked
national
out.
bodyguard.
Who not? Man, motherfucker. He never been knocked out, and I had bet money that he wouldn't get knocked. He got knocked out.
Oh, Zhang. Zalio Zhang.
Yep, so they fighting each other on there. Then we got a couple Chicago guys on there. Then we got 3 guys from the Toledo that's popping our city that's up and coming. that's undefeated. So it's gonna be a nice card for sure.
And obviously, for this fight right here, you got the WBO, NABO super featherweight title. Once again, just working your way up those rankings, looking for that title shot. How happy are you to be able to have that regional strap on the line?
Oh, that's dope. You know what I mean? Like,
Yo,
I feel like
actually,
it's necessary.
You say you feel like it's necessary?
Yeah.
Now, I feel like you true testament. I want you to talk about, or how much can you talk about the importance of having those relationships with the sanctioning bodies, taking those trips to, the conventions and just being at the events, because you're an independent fight. Well, not independent, but you're not with a major promoter.
No, I'm independent right now.
So I know you have Vic in your corner.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah.
But, you're an independent fighter. It's still making it happen. So I just want you, excuse me, to talk about that, because I got to give you a kudos for that.
Yeah, it's just more of, breaking down doors. You know what I mean? When one door closes, another one open. But sometimes if it ain't open, you gotta pick the lock and open it yourself. You know what I mean? So it's just all about positioning. You know what I mean? But it's very important because that's what the big promotions got. They got it's relationships. You know what I mean? It ain't always about who the best fighter and this and that. So a lot of times it's not what you know, it's who you know. So you got to get in them rooms. You know what I mean? And interact with them guys and keep your name in their face type thing. You know what I mean? So because if not, you'll just be winning, but you ain't moving nowhere. Right. So it's all about positioning and you know what I mean? That's what we doing and it's working.
It's definitely working, getting that opportunity. Now, wanted to ask, do you know who the last person that fought for that regional belt is?
No.
It was Lamont Rhodes Jr.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
And that was the fight before his opportunity to get the title shot against Jamel Herring.
Okay.
So, I tell fighters all the time, because they think, oh, I'm not with a major promoter and ain't shit I could do.
Shakur won before too, didn't he? When he had to fight back like in Jersey?
Not this belt, no.
Oh, that was the WBO Intercontinental. I know like Top Rank could do like one of them before, like it'd be the NABO or like the WBO Intercontinental. It'd be either one, but they both look the exact same. They both like the world title, so I'll be forgetting which one is which. But yeah, I know they be important. Like I said, I'm high in the WBO rankings already, so with the belts, they ain't gonna do nothing but boost it and get me closer to my goal. You know what I mean? So.
Now, I know you fly out tomorrow and Saturday, I'm sorry, and given that it is a homecoming, you guys have been putting things together, so you're doing something with the baseball team back home, right? Throwing out the first pitch?
Yeah, the Tito Mud Hens. That's where the mud, that's where it come from. They're saying they be like, oh, we from the mud, because our baseball team is called the Mud Hens, you know what I mean? But,
okay.
And that's representation of our city as well. It's like just the mud. So, boom. So, that's big. And I don't know any boxers that did it, you know what I mean? Even like the Devin Vargas, that was an Olympic captain, and Robert Easter was a world champion and stuff like that, but I don't really remember nobody getting to throw the first pitch out, so that's huge and major for me. I'm like definitely honored and looking forward to it. So that'd be Sunday.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Damn, I feel like that should be, a moment, because it don't matter what sport you play in. If you like that, you gonna throw out the first pitch at the game.
For sure.
So no, that's what's up. Do you know much about your opponent? I know you got
I watched
a veteran in front of you.
Yeah, I watched
Nicholas
him box.
Polanco.
Yeah, I watched him box twice. I couldn't find really no footage on him, but the fight I did see, I watched it twice so far. Well, no, I ain't gonna lie. I watched it once fully all the way through, and the first time I just watched like 2 rounds. I'm like, okay, got it.
And what fight was that? Was that the Fortuna fight?
No, that was the guy, his last fight.
Okay.
His last fight, but I see, you know what I mean? I know he's a Dominican guy. I know they kind of styles. I trained around a lot of Dominican guys when I first turned pro. So I know they style, and I like seeing what I needed to see through him. But I know he is, 20-2, never been knocked out. He fought Javier Fortuna when Javier Fortuna was Fortuna.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then get, you know what I mean?
Went to decision.
Yeah, went to decision. So, and then his last fight, he could have went either way, because I feel like that definitely could win. He dropped the guy 2 times in that fight. And they gave the guy the nod. So he could have been 20-1, you know what I mean? But I just looking forward to doing what I got to do.
Now, I wanted to ask, because obviously you're facing a Dominican, and you just mentioned fighting Dominicans and training around Dominicans growing up. Did you get a chance to see Hector Luis Garcia, Dominican fighter, become world champion this past weekend?
Yeah, I tuned in probably like, cause we was like I was in the mall, so my phone kept losing service.
Oh, okay.
So I clicked when I clicked on it was like the 5th round, and I remember they was like they kept saying how Gutierrez wasn't fighting for real, like he was just letting him just do whatever. Then I see he try to come on strong towards the end, but it wasn't.
I don't know about wasn't fighting, but he just wasn't letting hands go.
Yeah, they said that's what I mean. Like they say, like he wasn't like letting his hands go at all. Then like the last 3 rounds, I seen he try to pick it up, but it wasn't.
You ain't getting no work with Hector?
Nah, I don't really like be trying to box the guys that
you might fight.
Yeah,
I mean,
might fight or try to fight. You know what I mean?
Full champ now.
Yeah, so I love to do that. I'll do that tomorrow.
Yo, I got
as a fight. You mean?
I'll do that tomorrow.
Did you think he left? Probably left back home.
Oh, yeah. You know they going back home after they
No, they deserve it.
Yeah, both of them too.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about Boyer? You think he won? Cause I
didn't really watch it for real. I watched like the last couple rounds, but
see,
my boy Kenny need that.
Yeah, I was gonna say
we can do that on the same card.
Yeah, I was gonna say obviously we saw Kenny Sunday. We saw Kenny. Yeah, Puello is. We saw Kenny Sunday, and he came out victorious, won the Intercontinental.
Yeah, I was there. I flew down there for it.
Yeah, so talk to us. I mean, cause shit, he in line. He calling for that fight, and you know, Lil Birdie told me they even got some sparring in for this camp, and you know, I heard Kenny look good. That's what I heard.
Most definitely,
for sure.
I wasn't there you know what I mean, but I done seen some footage. You know what I mean.
So how you? I mean, I know you gonna pick Kenny, but how you feel that fight? Like break it down.
I don't know about it.
Okay.
That's my first time ever seeing him fight. You know what I mean? So I'm riding with the home team, however it go. You know. What I mean?
Either way.
So
that would be dope to get you guys on the same card for a title shot
with both of them.
You know what I'm saying? The DR versus the Midwest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What you think about that, Ness? Cause you Dominican. So you're two Dominican guys going up against our guys.
Shout out to the DR, man.
I mean,
you been out there?
No, I want to go.
Yo,
I'm about to go. I'm about to go.
My man say if you single and
yeah, my cousin always go and he always like, man, y'all want to go out of town and spend all that money in Vegas, in Atlanta. Man, y'all go over here. Y'all got $300. You gonna have the time of your life. Like, that's always go. He's like, I'm gonna kidnap you. Just go. So he's like, bro, I'm telling you, the DR
it'd be like that. It'd be like that. I remember when I first went out there, man. My uncle, like, he had been asking me for like 5 years to come with him, and I'm like, man, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, he was telling me, he like, shit. When my uncle used to go out the country, I used to love it because I'd be in the hood and I had a whip.
He had an 02 motherfucking drop top M3 red guts, bro.
Even
it was like hard shell and
even
soft.
when when I first turned pro, like back when I was staying like in Florida. They used to always go over there to box. They'd go like get like 3 wins in a week. They'd fight Monday, Wednesday, Friday for freebies. And they just always seem like, man, you got to come over there. Like Amir Ahman and Trevor Bryan and all them. Like they'd be like, man, y'all got to come over here. Like it's lit. Like it go out. I still ain't made it.
I can imagine Trevor Bryan.
It was
crazy because Trevor Bryan got over there like, yo, they treat me like a king.
Jordan, Isaiah Thomas, all them like back when they was doing their thing, like they used to always tell me I was a baby then. Like they were like, come on, man, you gotta come over here.
That's crazy because we went like 4 or 5 years ago. We went to Miami for camp with Trevor Bryan, Amir Imam. What was the other heavyweight?
That's the Nigerian dude. I never remember his name. It's like whatever. It's like with an O.
Nah, but then it was a heavyweight from Dallas too.
Greg Corbin.
Yeah. But yeah, we was down in Miami with them for camp one time. Yeah, Chan. But Javon, man, how exciting is it for you, man? Obviously, big arena fight under your people's card. Like, how exciting is that for you? And are you gonna have people from Atlanta come up to the fight?
I'm gonna have people everywhere coming from Atlanta, from Philly, Jersey, North Carolina. I got a lot of people flying.
Jersey?
Yeah, my family originally from Trenton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we gonna pack the house out. You know, I got a good little following, so they gonna show up.
Damn, Trenton, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's where my pops from.
Is it a boxing gym in Trenton?
I'm if it is not in Trenton, you know, it's gyms all through Jersey.
No,
and then Philly, right?
Definitely around
Philly, like 20
around
minutes
Camden,
away.
because
Tevin
Tevin Gym is like South Jersey.
South Jersey. Yeah, I was
and
saying
Philly down the street.
Yeah, Philly right there. Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. When you said, I'm like, wait, is it a gym in that motherfucker? I don't know.
Yeah.
And how many rounds you going?
But Trenton,
my first
Trenton, the
8-rounder.
streets.
Oh, okay, 8 rounds.
So you originally from Trenton?
No, my dad from
Oh.
Trenton. Yeah.
Man.
He just all mixed up. He from
I be everywhere,
he
man.
from Jersey, North Carolina, Philly,
That's
Atlanta.
good though. That's good.
Yeah, I got, you know,
built the fan base.
I got people everywhere, man.
Yeah, no, that's good, man. That's how it's supposed to be. That way you could go fight. You know, put asses in seats anywhere you fighting at.
So what do you know about your opponent?
He fought Albert last fight, so you know.
Oh wow.
Man, I forgot his name.
It's
man, yeah, wow.
Diaz, I think.
Wait, so he's coming down because you won 22.
Yeah, he's originally.
They mean like
22.
at 25, 26 though, like on some catchweight joint.
Okay.
Yeah.
Martin Diaz.
Yeah, Martin Diaz.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
So he coming. Okay, he coming back to Toledo for another. Another
for
fight.
another ass whooping.
Another ass whipping.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and I see he a natural featherweight. Well, they got him listed as super bantam, but his last couple have been at feather. Okay. Yeah, so y'all meeting at a catchweight, 8-rounder.
So
How
watched
you feel
the
about
tape?
that?
Did you watch the tape?
I don't even know if there's no tape on that joint.
I watched like 2-3 rounds.
Were you at the fight at Albert's?
Nah,
Okay.
I wasn't there. I was back in Atlanta.
Okay. Now I was just asking because you know, like you said, your first schedule 8-rounder.
8-rounder.
Excuse me, your first schedule 8-rounder and
how'd you find his box rate? I couldn't find that shit.
Yeah, it's on the
It's hard to find.
I get to you right now.
All I gotta do is go to my name, then go to last.
That's how I found it, honestly.
Okay, yeah, because I've been having.
No, he got like a lot of fights. You know what I mean, tough guy.
He's a veteran.
I think before I fought him, he won like 3 or 4 fights in a row.
Yeah, and he ain't really been stopped before.
Yeah,
too many times.
Yeah, no, he's a veteran for
he's a
sure.
veteran.
33 fights, 32 fights.
Yeah.
So definitely a veteran. But any concern being with it being your first 8-rounder because you ain't been past 4 rounds.
Yeah, I ain't worried about that.
And that was like the beginning of your career. So
yeah, that was like 3 years ago. My last 2-3 years it been all first, second rounds, but
all knockouts.
Yeah.
So are you? That's what I'm saying. What if the knockout don't come early? Are you?
Yeah, because Albert ain't knock him out. He got the experience over you.
I was supposed to stop in the first round.
Styles
They tweaked.
You know, styles make fights. You know, and I feel like.
Or you just got more power.
I ain't gonna say that, but I know. You know, once I touch him, I know once I touch him, like what's gonna happen.
No, dead ass though. Like, came out, I'm killing the guy. Right, they about to stop it. So when I'm teeing off, they grabbed me and stopped the action for like 2.5 minutes for tape coming off my glove.
Oh wow!
So then I come out killing him again, and then I'm smoking this dude, and the ref like, you gotta show me something. You gotta show me. He keep doing it, but he like every time I see him do that, I just turn some more, trying to get to stop. He just kept asking to show me something. He ain't sure.
Damn.
I'm like, he can't do nothing. Stop this shit.
Yeah, he tough though, but I'm looking. You know,
I broke his rib, I think.
Yeah, he ain't really got stopped before that many times.
He tough though. He durable.
I look forward.
He got 183 rounds box. He
definitely
definitely durable and still fresh. 183, not bad.
I look forward to making it a short night still though.
So
who's your trainer?
My trainer, I got Kenny. I coach Kenny out in North Carolina and Adrian Russell in Atlanta.
Okay.
I be back and forth.
Okay.
Damn, so you out here sparring?
Yeah, for training, yeah.
You brought any of your trainers?
No, I've been working with his dad.
Been working with my pops, and I mean, we were working with
K Karoma.
And
okay.
So
who, another super chat for my man Pop from SDX Renzi. Pop definitely a future champ.
Yeah, for sure.
No, he can fight for sure.
Yo, I gotta ask. So same shit I asked Albert. So who you been sparring? Cause you know the top names.
Was I the only one that heard I got an asshole?
Huh? He said,
Y'all ain't hear that?
Nah, you tripping.
He said, I got to ask.
He said, he got to ask.
Y'all ain't hear that? I heard that.
No, I said,
like, what?
I said, I got to ask, though. Like,
you see? You see what I'm saying?
I got to ask you, though. Like,
So I'm like, what the fuck is Danny asking? My bad. No, I'm just saying.
Nah, but yeah, what type of spar you been getting out here, champ, man?
unfortunately, my first, the first week, me and Devin fighter Shamar.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
just got like 4
Ooh, Canal.
Yeah, we just got 4 rounds. They get acclimated to the air. Like
How tall are you? He seems to be taller. I mean,
he taller.
Yeah, he tall.
Yeah, he taller. He taller.
Was his height and reach a problem or not?
Nah, it was good. It was like 4 rounds. So we got a good little 4 rounds.
Did you get some work with my man
Who?
Brewer?
Sean
he
Brewer?
22.
Sean Brewer?
Nah, we was just in. He
What was
sparred
that guy yesterday?
Bones Gym.
Shoe sparring.
Oh, shoe sparring.
Nah, I
Okay.
ain't working with
Fuck
him.
yeah.
Damn.
But we all meeting up tomorrow, so they.
I mean,
probably
but
just
Shushu way more experience. He get the amateur experience is important.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But I would have still liked to see that. When
You
Sean,
sparring tomorrow too?
tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
Y'all
but y'all going to Top Rank?
Yeah, Top Rank.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
man.
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
We got the 2 o'clock.
Yeah, but that's at 11. You said right? You
Yeah,
sparring at
yeah.
11?
It started like at
Like
10.
10.
Yeah,
but-
we get there. Usually we be
11.
going on sparring days. We've been traveling and shit lately, but yeah, we
Shit
usually
back to normal now.
yeah.
Yeah,
But,
come through 10.
Yeah,
What
no,
he
we
saying
gonna
though,
be
like
Oh, so you sparring right at 10?
Nah,
they
not
want us
right
to
at
be
10, but
we're
we gonna
like
be
11.
there.
We're gonna box like at 11, something like that. But yeah, like messed his bicep up sparring Shamar. The
Yeah.
second time they boxed, like in the first round, like first 30
Yeah,
seconds.
so I took a couple weeks,
Got
just
you.
to stay in shape, stay sharp,
Right,
and
right,
study at the same time. We was in the gym with Dev. I'm in the gym with him.
This your first time out here?
Nah, I was out here like right before, when Nonito fought Frampton.
Okay.
Yeah, I was one of his sparring partners.
Who? Nonito?
Yeah.
Oh
Damn.
shit! How was that?
It was great. It
Damn,
was real
yeah.
great work.
Nonito, first ballot Hall of Famer,
for
no
sure.
question.
Yeah,
But he give you
great dude.
time. He gave you time, like, and what I mean by that is like he's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's not an active like jabber, right?
Nah.
Exactly.
Nah. But I learned a lot. He taught me a lot. He put me under his wing.
But
his
you
wing.
didn't he didn't box a lot of people though. Tell them all like the
Yeah, I've
championship
been
box.
there with a lot of dudes. I done been in there with Shakur. I done been in there with Tank. I just got a couple rounds with Dev. I've been in there with a lot of dudes. I got a lot of experience. Gary Russell. I mean, I've been
Junior?
around. Nah, I ain't get Junior. I got his brother. What's Antonio?
Antonio, okay, that's
Yeah.
the
What, the
122.
140?
No, that's the
Oh.
one.
18.
The 18 pounder.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Is he hurt? You know?
I don't know. He ain't really been active lately.
Exactly.
I ain't-
That's
yeah,
why
I
I
ain't-
asked.
I think last time I seen him fight, who he fight? Payano, I think.
Oh,
Okay.
I think
Former
that was the last
former
time I
champ.
seen him fight.
Payano kind of old though. He need to
Yeah,
hang
yeah. I'm
it
just
up,
saying. I
man.
think that's the last time I seen Gary, that Gary fight.
Antonio.
Yeah.
Got you. Yeah, Pop. But
Okay, Pop, you get putting that work in. How old are you?
For sure, I'm 26.
Oh wow, you got this young face. I thought you was a little
I know
younger
they
than
be
that.
thinking that. Nah,
Yeah.
I ain't too much of a baby.
he said not too much.
Mm-hmm.
Not too much.
So what's your amateur background?
I'm 89 and 12
Oh
as an
wow,
amateur.
you have a lot of fights.
Yeah, 101 total. I've been in there with a lot of dudes. I got a lot of national championships, so I'm
Nice.
experienced.
Nice. So why no major? Caught up in street.
Nah, man. I originally came out like out the amateurs. I was gonna do, like I said, I was
Because
with
that's a
Nonito
lot
first.
of fights and wins. Like somebody would have been trying to sign you.
Yeah, but like I said, when
You
I
got
first,
signed with Floyd, didn't you? Though, didn't you?
yeah, I did like a
Mayweather?
management deal with
Yeah, you
Dewan.
did Mayweather promotion.
I did it.
With the wand.
Yeah.
Slowed you down or he got you a fight?
Man, my pro debut was on the Tank Undercard.
Sweet.
You know,
Which one?
In Baltimore.
But which
Oh,
one?
no, it was only one. It was only one.
Nunez?
Nunez.
Yeah. And
I was there. I was at that card.
Yeah, great experience. I enjoyed the experience. A lot of motivation.
Mm-hmm.
But I went. I ain't really get active. They ain't push me.
So after
as
you
much as I wanted
release,
to.
nothing.
No, when I got released, went on the road. We paid for a couple slots. Just to be on a couple
For sure.
cards.
How you supposed to?
Yeah, and then I ended up meeting Vic, and I paid him at first to be on the slot, and then he seen like the outcome, he seen the potential and everything, and he just took me under his wing. So I've been
what's
good
up.
since then. I've been busy.
Shout out to my boy.
When did you
Vic,
meet
man.
Vic Green?
Whew, I think like 2 years ago,
Okay.
or like a year and a half ago, like right after COVID. Like soon as they let us start fighting again, and then I got with him, and like I said, I've been busy.
Gotta definitely shout Vic out, man.
Yeah, shout out him.
He keep his fighters active.
Nah, he do.
But
man.
Ronnie's not his fighter though, right? Not Hines. He just getting on the card because he's from Ohio.
Yeah, Cleveland.
Yeah, he
joint,
show
you know what
love.
I mean?
See, that's a good That's good on Vic. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
we like most of the
I
guys
fuck
that's
with
on there.
Ronnie,
Even
man. He
even
just
like
got
the guys
hurt,
from
right?
Toledo that's on there, like we're not even with Vic. We just putting them on.
Coming
man.
together,
Showing
that's what's
love.
up.
How you supposed to do it now?
For sure.
Yo, I gotta ask Albert. I saw you post a picture. Well, I saw a picture on the internet, and I'm gonna be honest. There was, I guess, a bit of miscommunication behind the picture because I thought that you and Andy Vences had got some sparring in, but it seems like you guys just ran across each other.
No, we was just in the gym at the same time. It was like a big sparring meetup.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like how's gonna be
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yep.
But I think he's fighting the southpaw or something like that. So
Okay.
he's getting all southpaw work.
Yeah, he fighting a Puerto Rican.
Yeah, I'm hip. I know he fighting, but yeah. So he is getting his work. I was getting my work. We just all in there. It wasn't nothing. We just ran across each other. You know what I mean? Really chopped it face to face, and you know what I mean? It's first time since we
Since the
talked on
fight.
Instagram and stuff like that here
Mhm.
and there, but that was our first time like really coming across each other and like talking and chopping it up.
Is that the first like past opponent that you've came across like down the line? Like you fought somebody, then down the line you run across them again, and
I'm not 100% sure. I gotta think. I know one guy I fought like early in my career. I was on his podcast. Like he started a boxing podcast.
Oh, shit.
Micah Branch. His name Micah Branch.
Okay.
So he had me on his podcast and stuff and explained how the fight happened and all this other stuff.
how did that fight play out? I mean, obviously you were victorious.
Yeah, I fought him twice in the amateurs too.
Okay.
So what he was saying was boxing's so funny. So that's when I was with Tyson and him at the time.
Yeah.
So
Mike
he
Tyson Promotions?
Yeah, that's what I signed to coming out the amateurs.
The amateurs, yeah.
So he had hit I think Henry Revolta.
Okay.
And was like, oh, y'all got my boy Albert Bell, woo-de-woo-de-woo. I like to, get a chance. I want to fight under y'all too. That's my boy, woo-de-woo. They came back to me like, this guy said, yeah, y'all fought the amateurs. He'll kick your ass and blase. He won't sign the contract and he want a contract spot, blase. So I'm like, what? Bet. So we fought. And then we just finally talked about it. He like, no, that's not how it went. Like, I was telling them, like, you my boy. We used to fight the amateurs. I'm like, oh, they came to me, told me something.
Something totally
different. They sauced it up.
Yeah, they put the sauce on it.
Try to make it entertaining. Yeah, man.
That's dope, though. But I don't know. I didn't. Boxing's small though, so
small world.
You be around people, but I don't really be paying like too much attention. Like, have I been? Nah.
Yo, speaking of Toledo though, I know you'll be tuned in Saturday night.
Yeah, man. I wanted to go for real. I wanted to shoot out, but I gotta throw the pitch out that Sunday, so I would have to fly. I would have to pack all my stuff and fly all them bags out there, then fly them out again. Then I'm definitely gonna be tuned in though.
Jared Anderson.
I know. First co-main, right?
Yeah, co-main on ESPN. I've been fortunate.
He ain't co-main before?
He was
never
on.
co-main?
Nah, the biggest other thing was Wilder Fury undercard.
Nah, what about Lomachenko? What about the Lomachenko card when he came out? When he came out in that
Chucky
with the pimp joint,
the pimp joint, the
all white fur joint.
Yeah,
I think that was.
I remember that. That was co-main though.
I think that was co-main.
Co-main.
I think that was, but nonetheless, still, he's back, and this is his first fight since.
Yeah.
So first fight back, longest layoff of his career.
Who he fighting?
He fighting some big motherfucker. Let me tell you, he big as hell. I seen the face-offs today at the press conference.
Cook his ass.
Does your fight have to be at 130 now? Because that title's on.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since you weighed in at 130.
Exactly 130. Yeah.
Yeah, he fighting a guy 24-2.
2019.
Yeah, Andy.
Is it not gonna be difficult?
Nah, I'm doing. I shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. I'm just chopping down. I've been doing the right stuff. I've been on my gallons a day. I just finished.
Who's cooking for you?
It's a guy out here, Chef Jody.
Okay.
That be with Ron Devin and all them.
Okay.
And, it's Jason.
Yeah.
It's Jason's older brother.
Okay.
He the one be cooking all their meals and stuff. So, but then when I go home, my chef that I usually use is gonna be there. He gonna meet me because he from Dayton, Ohio. He's gonna come out here, but Jared stole him from me.
Oh yeah, what's his name? I just met him. Yeah, I was just chopping it. I was down there last week chopping it with him.
Jared and Jay Prince, they stole my chef. So they got him down there in Houston living good and stuff so he can fly out for little old me. I mean,
yeah.
So
I literally was just chopping it with him and shit. And
that's my guy, man. So I'm gonna finish out here. I still got some meals and stuff.
So the chef that's out here, JB, you said?
No, Jody. Chef
Jody?
Yeah.
He prepares your meals daily?
Yeah.
So
we do it like every 3-day basis.
Okay.
So we're doing it every 3 days. So
Do the
I don't like
drop-offs and
weeks.
Do you get the pick?
Not for real. I just tell him like the stuff I like, what I don't eat, and what he catered to what's going
to your likes?
Yeah, and then I've been
and
drinking
needs.
those gallons of waters. Then we've been doing these.
What's your normal breakfast like?
Like some turkey, bacon, eggs, and fruit. Usually it's different, but in camp I don't want to be eating like the toast and bread and stuff. So
You normally have meat for breakfast?
yeah,
For the protein?
pause. But yeah,
I'm just saying, but
Yeah.
Nah, because most fighters that I've talked to, they want carbs like an oatmeal.
yeah. I don't eat oatmeal.
That's what I
though.
do.
Yeah,
I do oatmeal
because
and fruit.
you know,
I don't eat oatmeal.
I try not to eat any. Not that I ever seen it or experienced it, but I just always assume. You always assume that could happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Get hit with that body shot, shit go wrong.
What,
So
for,
I
like,
try
for
not to
meat?
eat like. No, just food in general. That's why I fuck with.
yeah.
You know, they usually say fuck with pasta or
Yeah.
or grits. You know,
Yeah.
because it
Come and
sticks
sit
to
on
you.
you.
Exactly.
Oh,
Or
no.
banana.
Yeah,
But I
eat
always feel like
bananas.
that ain't enough
Yeah, that
for me.
motherfucker eat a banana every day.
I always eat bananas.
I feel like that ain't enough though. Like
I
gotta
break
have,
mine
3 of
down,
them
though.
shits.
Yeah.
I break my banana
He be
pieces.
whole with it.
Y'all funny
Yo,
as
this
hell.
guy's terrible, man.
Yo, y'all funny as hell.
You gotta break it up and shake it like dice before you eat it.
He said break it.
Shake it like dice.
So, cut it up in slices.
Oh man.
Yo, I gotta ask you. This is my last question, just because you brought up the dice. Y'all shooting crap or y'all shooting CeeLo?
I'm both.
I don't gamble.
Okay. The only reason because I'm from Chicago, we shoot craps, right?
Yeah,
we
I
shoot.
shoot both.
We shoot crabs and we 3 dice.
But I didn't kick it with some Cincinnati cats, and that was the first time I seen CeeLo.
What's CeeLo? 3 dice?
Shooting the three. Shooting
Yeah, we just
dice?
call it 3 dice.
3 dice.
Yeah, I heard it.
call it 3 dice.
It was it was people, but from Cincinnati, and they called it CeeLo.
It's simple though. It's
definitely
it is simple.
It's
Where
harder.
we from is CeeLo.
It's harder to cheat. I believe that's how I feel. It's
Oh,
harder.
hell yeah.
It's harder to cheat in 3 dice than it is in regular craps. Like people always like trying to like it's people
Snatch
always
them
trying
dice
to
up
trick
quick
us.
as
Like,
hell.
as hell.
You know what I mean?
can't
They be trying to
snatch 3
school-
dice up.
They be trying to set the
School
dice.
them
and
hoes.
shit
See
like
where
that.
we
They be-
from? Where we from? You gotta hit the wall. I hate people
Yeah,
that just
they
play.
just throw it on the ground.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's-
man.
Oh, we don't play
Crazy.
that.
Hit that
We don't
damn
play
wall,
that.
man.
We don't play throw against the wall.
See,
Like, we-
you just throw it. That shit,
But you
infinite
gotta
rolls.
shake though. You gotta shake though. Like
I was at national. We get we Golden Glove National. We get stipends. So all teams was
Gambling all that money.
like dead ass like in Ohio.
Yeah, I know them since.
No, I'm saying it was like that, like 6, 7.
Nah,
like
yo, them
I'm talking about
Cincinnati
like
niggas.
Cincinnati, Cleveland. Like bro, these dudes was like these like babies, like really meeting up in the back, having 4
Dice games. No, I believe it, bro.
All that,
Yo,
like,
cause I mean, I wasn't that young, but we was definitely in middle school. Yo, our passing period 3 minutes. We'll be late to class because
I
we
used
going
to
to
skip
the
class.
we going to the bathroom to shoot dice and shit in
I used to
between
skip
class.
class.
for real,
trying to
yeah.
get mine.
The whole school, like you just see like 7, 8 people leave out of school and just next thing you know, be like, oh, they about to go
I
shoot a
used
dice
to
game.
skip class for them dice games.
But I just never stayed. I just never got into it because I used to see like people best friends used to be fighting over like $1, like they,
Yeah.
like full fledged fist
Nah,
fighting.
yo, in middle school, I used to see people get their ass whipped
Yeah, that's
over
what I'm saying.
dollars.
Like every day, like if it's dice game, it's gonna be like 2, 3 fights before like
For real.
it's
I
over. I'm
ain't
like,
never
nah, I
really
got
shot
time
with
for
my
that.
personal partners. You got to be like.
No, see, they cut though. They want it
Nah,
all
not
from
my- not my
anybody.
personal.
Now like they growing, like but like
Yeah.
kids, man, they had that. Like 15 through like 18,
Anybody can get it.
anybody. Like they used to be hitting, like then walk home together. I'm like, they both bloody and shit. Like I ain't got time for that.
Champ, you got anything before we wrap up?
Nah, man, that is it. They both could definitely give out your social
Yeah,
media.
definitely do that.
I just followed you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And give out any social media for anybody that isn't following you can do so.
My Instagram, everything. Javon Woodard Jr. JAVON WOODARD JR.
And then
Mr. Bell.
Mr. Bell.
Albert Prince Bell on Instagram, Albert Bell 419 on Twitter. I hardly get on there though, for real. I just be on there scrolling and liking stuff I ain't supposed to.
I feel you on that.
And, we going up at the Hundreds of Center live from Toledo, Ohio.
Fight TV?
streaming on Fight TV. You know what I mean? Get your tickets, buy it, stream
Friday?
it. Saturday, September 3rd. Albert Bell versus Nicholas Polanco for the WBO.
Oh, wow. There's no
NABO
Saturday
title.
fight, right?
There is not. No.
Yeah, Andy's on a Sunday.
Yeah, so
look at
I
you.
mean, all eyes on AB, man. You know what I
We
mean?
gonna do a live fight chat, man.
Yeah,
sure, whole bunch of bodies dropping.
Nice.
It's gonna be lit, man.
So make sure to
What's
tune
up,
in. Make
man?
sure to follow both Javon and Albert. Keep tuned. You know, keep up with them and their careers, and make sure to tune in next Saturday night, Fight TV.
We're going to do a quick intermission, take a picture with both these guys, have them sign our signature wall, and we'll be right back.
12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this. TheBoxingVoice.com. Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
Happening, people. Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem Roan, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida. Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit, stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuts, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amina Vences, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Super Mac, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
In Jesus' name.
Without y'all, it ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish Vegas, Palm Beach, Florida.
Intrigue the Incredible, straight out the ATL. James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Mide from London, UK.
Checking in from Tennessee, it's Lethal James, Payne. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
Bo from Bama, only in America.
Well, I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Born, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and French fries, breakfast and champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TVV, this Coach J-Mac. New Orleans, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
C. Y. E.
California.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for some. This is the #1 pound for pound and 2 division champion, Marvin the Tank Furman from Dallas, Texas.
LV Southern, from DC to Stunt City, Bomb Squad.
Brandon Maurice, aka the AJ Trucking, straight out of Cincinnati, baby.
Madbad 100, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Chick Chickarelli, Hollywood, California.
Louis Reyes, Boston, Mass. Yo, drop that SDS shit,
This
son.
message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
The voice of the people. There is no equal. You can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. TheBoxingVoice.com.
As I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TDD for life. If you ain't on Patreon, that's because you're stupid.
expected it to turn out like this.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
Happening, people.
Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem rolling. The man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida. Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit, stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuts, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amina of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Super Mac, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
In Jesus' name.
Without y'all, it ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish Vegas, Palm Beach, Florida.
Intrigue the Incredible, straight out the ATL. James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotion.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back as we're joined with professional boxer Andy Vences and his trainer, who you guys all know, Team Trouble, was in the building not too long ago. And, man, did it feel weird to see how Rebel in here? Somebody you had to share the ring with?
Yeah, I was telling my coach the other day, boxing's a trip. It's a sport where, like, you know, a couple weeks leading up to a fight, you're like bad blood, bad enemies, and then after it's like, you know, we're on our separate paths. He went his way, I went my way. But it's like you have that mutual respect for one another, knowing you guys were throwing blows, going toe-to-toe, and giving the fans what they wanted. So, honestly, it's a lot of respect for him, to him and his dad. They're still training day in and day out. So it's just a mutual respect feeling, like, you know, that we shared the ring and we had a good fight on ESPN. So
it's crazy because in, I guess, certain conversations, people call boxing like a gentleman's sport because you guys go in there, you bang it out, then you turn around, hug it out post-fight, and like today, you can still be with someone that was in the ring with you and not have I mean, maybe you do have a little grudge, but not, you know, where you want to jump across the table and whoop on them again.
Yeah.
Or maybe you do.
No, just like all the guys, even you see like Oscar De La Hoya talking to Fernando Vargas, and all of them are like chilling like boys. So, yeah, boxing, you know, boxing's my coach says it's a humble man's sport, and, you know, it's just a very respectful sport when it's all said and done. But obviously leading up, there's a lot of tension, a lot of rivalries, and that's what makes boxing, I don't know, one of the best sports in the world, you know?
Well, I got to ask, man, because I follow you. I seen your posts, and I felt heartfelt. Like, I felt the passion in your posts. And, you know, I won't get into every single detail, but obviously you were saying you've got competitive losses and that you should be in another fight and in a better position than what you're in. But then this opportunity happened. So was that, I don't know, a blessing to you? How did you feel receiving this opportunity? Because it felt like you took to social media to express yourself, and then the universe answered.
Yeah. You know, I tell people, social media, a lot of people tell me like, oh, social media, it's bad for you. But social media is a good thing. It could be a bad thing, right? But it's actually, that shows you the power of social media. All it takes is one tweet for you to get a bunch of responses. That night I aired on a podcast, MVO podcast. I can believe it was called Chicken Talk. And then I got contacted by a manager, ended up signing on with her. Her name's Emily. Great woman, great person. And then this opportunity came. So it's like...
What's her last name? Is it with a P?
Emily, yeah, Pandelicus.
Yeah, she's like from Arizona, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, isn't she with...
I think she works with the PBC, and she's tied in with the Benavides and them. She knows them and whatnot.
Yeah. She works with another promotional company to come to me. She used to work with Cameron Duncan, too.
Del Sol Boxing.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, she works with Del Sol Boxing. So the original plan was to get me, just like you had mentioned on the podcast earlier with my coach, get me some comeback fights. Even if it's in Mexico, we get some momentum. So that was our original plan. But then we got offered this opportunity to fight on the Shakur Stevenson undercard.
Beautiful.
Against a 16-0 Puerto Rican upcoming prospect named Henry LeBron. And if you know me, I mean, early on in my career, I fought At 12-0, I fought an 8-0 undefeated fighter. I fought Eric Dillon in his prime when he was undefeated. So I fought Albert Bell when he was undefeated. So to me, undefeated is just, it's a record. It's important and whatnot in boxing, but I've never been scared to step up to the challenge. And honestly, I believe this is someone I should be able to beat. And in my mind, I gotta beat someone at this level.
Why do you think you should be able to beat him?
Because I just feel I'm a better fighter overall. I just feel like I talk to myself mentally, and I tell myself, Andy Vance is like, if you can't beat this motherfucker at this level, like, what do you expect at the next level, you know? And I've fought tough opposition, like you've mentioned, that, you know, I didn't get the decision, should have won, whatever the case is, but I've been in competitive, high-caliber fights. Looking back at Albert Bell, still hasn't lost. Looking back at Venado ever since he fought me, still hasn't lost.
And Venado's knocked off so many people.
He hitting hard, too.
Yeah, he got a tricky style. So I just feel like I should be able to put it all together.
And the John O'Carroll fight, too. I mean, John O'Carroll, he is not an easy fight for anybody.
And he's active, bro. He's active.
Yeah, he's very active.
I don't mean active fights. I mean, like, activity. The motherfucker throws punches for the whole 10 or 12 rounds.
And let me tell you, for your fight with him, bro, he was in camp with Devin. Like, he was getting top quality work. Like, he was, and that was still a fucking hell of a fight.
Yeah, I really thought I beat John O'Carroll, though. That was, like, my best performance out of all my losses I've had. So I was kind of disappointed about that. But going into this fight, there's not going to be a loss where, like, oh, you should have won it. Nah, it's going to be there. I'll win this fight or fucking lose this fight. Like, I'm going to win this fight, and that's the mindset I have going in. Like, I'm not trying to come out of this fight like, oh, you should have won but didn't give it to you. Nah, like, that's really not how I'm trying to, like, even get past this fight.
I know you stay in the gym, but do you feel that you have enough time to prepare for this fight?
Oh, yeah. Me and my coach, we actually were picking up momentum. I mean, I've been in the gym ever since the Carroll fight. I believe I took a vacation in October. I've been in the gym ever since November, and we were actually picking up things hard because I was expected originally. I was hitting up Andy Ruiz to try to get on his undercard September 4th. I mean, I've been this guy that's been like seeking opportunity, like forcefully, like trying to make connections and make it happen. And Andy Ruiz hit me up on a message on Instagram, and they're such great people and like great atmosphere. Opened the gym for me, invited me there to spar with one of their upcoming guys named Garnica. Got in some rounds with them. They liked what they saw, and they were trying to put me on their undercard, so I had high hopes of fighting September 4th. We started picking things up, and for one reason or another, the card is stacked. It's a Mexican-American card, so I was really trying to get on that. For whatever reason, as soon as I saw that it was stacked, they weren't going to be able to make nothing happen, I right away like moved along. But ever since, I've been training super hard, so I just feel the timing of this was right. I was wanting to be in the ring before the end of the year. I haven't been in the ring since September last year, so it'll be a full year this coming September 23rd. And I feel things happen for a reason, so I'm just answering to the opportunities given to me.
Absolutely.
I was going to ask, given the layoff, are you kind of happy in a way because you're not the youngest, like you've been in the game for a minute, to kind of give your body like a reset, you know, or do you feel that you need to stay active at this point in your career?
No, for sure I want to be active. You know, I'm not getting younger. I'm getting older. I'm 31. I still feel I got it all. And I'm just grateful to have a coach who's in the gym grinding just like I am. You know, a lot of coaches, you know, have these boxers and whatnot, but my coach is putting in work just like I'm putting in work. He's out here in Vegas. We're going out to help Shakur sparring and whatnot. We got called for that. So, like, this is probably one of the most committed coaches that I had. Yeah.
So y'all going to Houston?
Yeah, we're going to Houston.
He just left there. He was at Shakur's.
Yeah, I was just there
September 4th, we're heading out there, and we're obviously taking my teammate, too, to get some work. So, however it's going to work out. But I'm definitely looking forward to getting in with the best. And see what I'm saying? Like, in my mind, I know, like, yo, if you've been in there with this guy, this guy ain't better than this guy. Like, just realistically speaking in boxing, like. So, yeah, man, I'm just staying focused and just being positive more than anything, believing in myself like I always have, and just, I haven't given up on myself to this point, so I'm just walking in this fight with a positive mindset.
Andy, I got to ask you, because
how long you going to be in Houston?
We're out there September 4th. We leave, and we'll be out there all the way till September 14th. We're flying back. We'll leave on Wednesday.
10 days.
Yeah, 10 days. Yeah.
Sweet.
So, yeah.
Damn, and then we got the Andy fight is Sunday, and Canelo
So yeah, when we
is-
come back, that my camp's closed. Like I'm gonna be starting my weight cut. Like
Damn,
that's
you
it, I'm
come back.
done.
You come back midweek Canelo fight.
9 days before my fight, I believe. So yeah, that's it for me. Once we're back, that's it. Probably
Damn,
tape it
9
down.
days before your fight.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. You know.
And then when do you
A
guys
week
head to New
before.
Jersey?
Oh, we head to New Jersey Tuesday of that week.
Okay.
For what?
Yeah.
For the
Oh,
fight.
No, for the fight.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
The fight's Friday the 23rd, so we head out Tuesday.
I'm forgetting the Shakur's fighting in New
On a
Jersey.
Friday,
Going
on
back
a
home,
Friday.
fine, and it's been a minute.
Yeah.
It's only the second time in the Prudential.
Only the second time. First time as a world champion, though. He didn't even, when he became champion at featherweight, he never went home. So this is first time.
Have you ever been or fought in Jersey?
Nah, but I've been on Shakur's undercard when he fought Joed. So, I mean, honestly, I'm blessed to be on his undercard, anyone's card. But, you know, what better than Shakur's, right? And being able to help him out in camp. So, I'm looking forward to get some work, too. So, should be good, man.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to Top Rank, man. Hey.
Yeah. I mean, I know a lot of people talk about different promoters, what they pay, what this, what that. At the end of the day, look, like, I'm thankful I was given an opportunity to sign on with Top Rank. Whether I was paid this or that, hey, this kid was given a dream, allowed himself to make some money, make a name for himself. So I got nothing bad to say about Top Rank or any other promoter that's built another fighter. You know, all these promoters, whatever their budget is, their budget. But at the end of the day, I think a lot of these fighters got to be thankful that they're even being offered these fights and given these opportunities. I feel like a lot of fighters say no to fights when at the end of the day, why are you in boxing if you're not trying to fight the best and you don't believe in yourself, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think a lot of that has to do with just bad business. You know, fighters come into this game, many of them haven't dropped out of school because, you know, you're so caught up in the amateurs that some, you know, drop out to dedicate their life to the sport, and they just don't have the education and the right people behind them. You know, people talk shit about Floyd. I'm sure you guys have seen the memes throughout the years that he can't read a book, but that motherfucker know how to, you know, cash a check. You get what I'm saying? But he happened to have the right people behind him that was able to put him on game. Like, what type of education or what type of? I say it all the time on the show. There's literally no path for a boxer.
Yeah,
you gotta create your shit.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm blessed to have a very, you know, smart father and a smart mother. Both from Mexico and whatnot, but really got self-educated and where they're at today. So I learned from them a lot. I'm glad to have a coach we have some mentors in the gym who are financially well set, who give us advice too. So it really matters who you're around. And but I'll be honest, going into this fight, I mean, I'm not gonna say anything, but like I'm not getting much for this fight, right? But I'm looking at it like the opportunity, like, yo, you need to win this to get back. Like, sometimes,
I mean, think about it like this, right? It's like you said, you heard the episode where I said y'all need to go and get some fights to get in the win column.
For sure.
At least God gave you an opportunity where you don't got to pay out of pocket now.
For sure.
Whether it's
Yes.
not what you want,
correct.
At least you ain't coming out of pocket.
Correct.
And it's on TV, so it's a better opportunity than the one you were gonna make for yourself. in
correct.
Mexico.
It'll be, I believe it'll be streamed on ESPN Plus, and then it's for a Latino, I want to say a WBC Latino belt and whatnot.
Nice.
So yeah, I just, hey, that's what God put in front. You can't deny that, you know. It's just like them inviting us to spar Shakur.
Yeah, I was gonna ask
can't deny that, you know.
Who? How did that come about, Frank?
Yeah, I was talking to Frank, and
Shout
he
out
told
to
me,
Frank, man.
Yeah, Frank's a cool dude.
Frank a good dude.
Very good dude. Yeah, he's been close with me and Charles, and honestly, I knew Frank when I signed on Top Rank. He's been good people, along with all the matchmakers and everyone there. So honestly, they've been cool with me. I haven't had any issues.
I gotta ask you, for you, I know right now you're getting back, you know, in the groove of things and whatnot, but like for you, when the opportunity came about, even if it's not been Shakur, even in the past, have you ever turned down sparring because you're like, no, I might fight him down the line?
I'm trying to think back.
Or how do you look at that? Because obviously you guys are in the same weight class, so you know, you're in the sport ultimately to become a champion. Do you look at it like that, or have you ever looked at it like that? Like, nah, I can't spar you because we might fight later?
With Shakur, look, hey, I'm gonna be straight up honest on here, bro. Like with Shakur, like he's bad. He's a bad boxer, and like honestly, yeah, money talks and feels right. I'd fight him, but to be honest, I feel like there's so many other great fights for me to make other than Shakur. Like Shakur, you know, he's on the bigger and better things. I wish him the best, most success. If I did get a call and an opportunity, someone fell out and I had to fill in, they're offering me this much, well, shit, how can you deny it, right? But, like, I feel it's just better fights for me to be made in boxing, whether it's for a strap or not. Sometimes there's entertainment fights for some of these fighters, and I feel I'm one of those fighters. You got to look at my pedigree and my record with 3 losses. But there's a lot of fights people want to see me in with someone else. So I just feel like I'm on my own path and he's on greater things and whatnot.
No,
I'm going to get to great things, but I'm going to go my route.
Sure. And I just said Shakur, you know, like I said, because obviously you're heading out there and whatnot. Yeah. But, you know, I think that is a conversation that we have sometimes where fighters may look at spar and be like.
Yeah, I mean, Albert Bell just said it about Hector Garcia.
Yeah,
maybe if he got a little momentum and maybe he goes on a 4-win streak. Then maybe he might start feeling that way, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it changed. I mean, boxing's a game of highs and lows, bro. Sometimes you're at your highest and then you're at your lowest.
I got to ask you for somebody, for me, and this from the outside looking in, I would say that you haven't had a bad career, right? You know, and when I say that, opportunities, like fighters would die to be on an ESPN card.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? So when I say that, that's what I mean. But looking back at everything you have gone through, and like you said, the highs and lows, what's been the biggest takeaway of the sport? Like, what's been the thing that the sport taught you just about life? Like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, boxing taught me this. Boxing may have maybe kicked my ass or something, but this is what I learned because of it.
I know this is going to sound corny, but I think a lot changed when I went to my coach and I met my coach. Just the way he talks about the sport and what he knows about the sport, about, you know, the highs and the lows of boxing. You could be at your highest, you could be at your lowest, and boxing's a humble man's sport. And I just feel like, you know, at one point in 2016, I won the WBC Continental America's title against a 23-0 guy and whatnot. And I felt I was at the top, right? I was at the top. I was riding that wave. And then, I believe after Bell, I had a little downward spiral. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's boxing's a trip. You really gotta fight against outside things in your life. And I think, you know what, the biggest thing I take away and my career that I could take in life is and I know we hear it all the time and we just hear it as kids and like, oh, whatever, I heard that. Like, don't give up, bro. Like, keep working. Like, even though, like, at some point you're gonna see some light. You're going to see something come out. And I think me as a fighter, I've been at that tunnel where I went a year and a half before I fought the Venado fight. And that was ridiculous. That was like, that time away was like, it was tough. I was in the gym with him 5 days a week and whatnot, but with no fight, no activity for a year and a half. And then I had that crazy ass war. And then I was out of the ring another year before I fought the Carroll fight. But, it's been dealing with a lot of outside stuff, even with life, right? We got to make a living. As us boxers, if we don't fight, we ain't getting paid. So we got to make ends meet some way or another. Thank God, you know, I got a supportive wife and a supportive family at home. But, I mean, hey, we're not rich. I'm just grinding my way, you know, from having my dad pump gas to go train when I used to train back in Stockton. I mean, it's been a long journey for me. But I would say the main thing I would take away in my life is I know I could succeed because I haven't given up. So I know in life outside of boxing, all I got to do is be persistent. That's one thing about me. I've always been like super persistent. To some people, it's like bugging, annoying, but I'll keep asking like, hey, was there a possibility? Oh, okay, I'll check up on you next week. Hey, man, could I go to the gym and spar? And I'm just very persistent. Like, I'll just be banging on that door to see when it opens. If it does open, if not, I'll go to the next door.
For sure, man. Yeah. Shout out to you.
Appreciate it.
It takes a lot, man. People don't know what it is to grind, man, and nothing is given to you. If you, like, you're trying to make an opportunity for yourself, and I believe that's why it came. You know, you spoke it, like I said, into the universe, and it answered, man. So, shout out. Now you got to get the win. You got to make it count.
Yeah,
and I'm looking at this guy, bro. I've been trying to find out who's his man. I don't understand. Who is this kid? I've never heard of him, honestly.
Well, he's a 16-goal guy. I watched him a couple times, but after I looked at him once or twice, 3 times, I let my coach, he lives on the screen in the gym and in his house. He's glued to the screen, and then I let him do his job. I trust in him as a coach. And
so, Coach, walk us through that process. Cool. He, you know,
you just cut my man.
No. I was holding back. Because I think that's also important. What is that process like? He say he's seen a little bit of film. We hear fighters talk about that. Usually the trainers.
Most of them say they don't like to watch that.
Yeah. So, a lot of coaches, so for you, what is that process like?
I mean, like a lot of coaches say they don't watch film, you know. But with me, I like to watch film because you can see their habits, you can see their character in the ring, and you could just see a lot of stuff, like what they do. And I've been watching his fights, and he pretty much does the same thing every fight, you know. I don't like to overwatch it, but I like to definitely watch it a few times, like a couple fights, and maybe watch the same. If I'm interested in maybe one fight because I feel like the other guy is similar to us, I'll definitely tune into that. But maybe one fight might not mean nothing. I'll leave that one alone. And so, but I definitely like to watch film and break it down.
Okay.
But boxing's kind of like Andy said, it's my life. So, I mean, that's what I do. So if I'm not in the gym, I'm watching film.
So are you more of a mental notes guy?
Yeah, I'm not like writing notes down on a piece of paper or nothing like that. I'm just more like I'm more of a hands-on type of guy. So, and like he said, I like to train. So I just watch them like a fighter, you know, like how these guys just came out. They're both boys, and I'll tell them, look, he like to do this, he like to do that.
Yeah, but what's funny is like when we go over something in the gym and he's doing a certain drill, how I got to block a punch. I'm like, I seen him do that. I know exactly what he's talking
a lot
about.
of our drills will be like me doing kind of almost imitating what he likes to do, like how he like to move around the ring. I don't want to give too much away, maybe watching this, but you know, I'll do stuff where I know he'll look at me like, this what this fool does. He does do that. You know what I mean? So I think it's important. But then again, it is important to kind of let go of that and just train hard, too. You don't want to focus too much on that stuff. So it's like a little thin line between that. Like some days I'll just come in and be like, look, we just got to work. Like, we don't need to mimic nobody or anything like that, and just put in the work.
I got you.
So how much tape did you get, or you know?
I mean, he has a lot of fights on film, so I've been watching probably like his last 2 fights that he had that he was acting. You know, I definitely watched because they say you're as good as your last fight. That's what they say. So I've been watching his last fight pretty much a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was just asking because I think it's very interesting for the fighters. You know, I don't really take what they say because it's like, you know, if you're watching film and you saw something, are you really gonna tell me? But you know, I think with trainers, obviously, that's the typical answer. I let my trainer handle it, and I find it interesting, man, because I've literally firsthand seen a world-class trainer sit down like it was movie time, fucking popcorn and his notebook.
Yeah,
and that's why I asked you, like, are you a mental notes guy?
I'm more mental because I like to. I still like to box and get in there, so I'm just like picture if I'm fighting a guy, see what kind of style he is, see what habits he has, and then I'll just kind of let him know about the habits he has, and then that's pretty much it. But like I said, I try not to emphasize on that too much. It's more about Andy being the best Andy he can be, because I feel like this guy hasn't fought nobody like him yet. So
do you feel like Andy, like you should be able to beat this guy?
Yeah, and I feel like that he, like what he says, we gotta go out there and make this happen. You know what I mean? Like he said, like he has a couple losses that really weren't losses, but at the same time, we don't want nothing close. We're going in there to dominate.
I was gonna say,
and that's our mindset.
Your last 2 were by split and majority. So you know, you coming in as a B side. You know, if it's a what is it, a 10-rounder?
8.
Nah, it's an 8. Yeah, no. I know. So like,
champ, you ain't got time to play.
No, I know. I don't.
I'm thinking it's a 10-rounder.
I know. I was hoping that too.
And he gets better as the time goes.
How'd they do that with a belt?
Probably because the level of opposition he's fought. I mean,
I don't think he's been in a 10-rounder though.
But I thought all belts is 10 or 12.
Yeah, I thought the regional ones was 10, but
sheesh.
I know. But you know what? Like, I feel like I can't go on there being reckless. Like, oh shit, I gotta be this Maidana type fighter. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not one of those fighters that's gonna be able to go like that. I do gotta start fast, find my rhythm as soon as I can. I think the first 3 rounds are gonna be finding that, but I think rounds 4 through 8 have to be my golden rounds, a lot quicker than my other fights. So, yeah, we're just working hard and just at the end of the day, I gotta do it. Like, you know, my coach can only go through so much scenarios, so much stuff, and sparring to me is whatever. Whether I do good in sparring, have an off day, whatever that. It doesn't matter how you look in sparring. If you cannot do it the day of the fight, then it don't fucking matter who you're sparring, what's happening in sparring. Like, there's a lot of fighters. I was talking to Danny. There's a lot of fighters that look great in the gym, and when they go into the light, they kind of freeze. And there's a lot of fighters that are opposite, right? They do both. They look great in the gym and great in the ring. And there's a lot of fighters that don't do good sparring ever, and they get knocked out. Just crazy stuff in the fight. So I think under the lights is when I perform best. I'll give a shout out to Bell. Looking at him at the top rank gym when he was sparring, I was like, damn, he's smooth. Like, I'm fucking proud of myself. I was able to tag him and get to him like I did.
For sure.
Because he spars really smooth and whatnot. But see, I'm kind of the guy that looks good some days, rusty some days, but I don't let that bother me. I know when that moment comes, I'm gonna do what I'm told. I think my last fight, we trained the way we thought we were supposed to beat the guy and not get hit, and we did it, and we didn't get it, but I know I'll be able to do it.
I want to add into that, like, with Andy, I will say, like, what I like about him is, like, he truly loves to fight. You know what I mean? So, like when, you know how other fighters, they're in the locker room and, I don't know, they might be a little quiet or whatever it is, they feel like maybe thinking about their family, and it's deep for them, you know, they're getting in there to risk their life. With him, I really like that he loves to fight, like that shit, like, excuse my language, but that stuff makes him feel good. Like, so, and like he said, I feel like he does good in sparring, he does do good in sparring, but he's one of those fighters that really looks a lot better when he fights, and you can't, that's the beauty of, that's good, that's what we want. So
Andy, so do you have like a deviated septum or something? I'm hearing you breathing heavy as fuck over there.
What's up?
Like, I'm hearing you breathe heavy.
Oh, nah. My wife always clowns me. She says that, yeah, I breathe heavy when I eat. I breathe heavy.
Yeah, but you got to get it checked. It might be, did I pronounce it wrong? Because I pronounce everything wrong, but your wife seems to have understood.
Hey, but you could ask Coach. I ran 4 miles yesterday in under 25 minutes, so my breathing's there.
Sean Brewer had to get surgery.
Yeah.
You know, it's a thing for boxers. You somehow.
Hey, I've always breathed heavy, though. Ever since she's known me, I breathe heavy.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't seem to be a problem running or sparring. My breathing's been cool. My conditioning and my fights has always been great. I've never had a fight where, Andy was out of shape. He was tired. I mean, I finished my fights well, so.
I guess I said it wrong because as a fighter, I could see why you're taking it this way. Breathing, you automatically assume. I think you're out of breath and stamina. The actual breathing is noticeable. It may be.
You know what though? I have I get them pretty bad allergies. Weather change. Sometimes.
Yeah, there's been so much of that out here lately.
Well, cool. I got another one to change the topic and kind of the whole tempo because I don't know how long I've been following you for a while, obviously, and I remember everything. And I remember you guys posted about your Tesla.
Oh yeah.
And I think I don't know. Did you get like DM'd or people were harassing you because you was like, you made it seem like, yo, I bought this car, but that don't mean I'm balling. I just bought this car because it's the right move and it's economical for me. I'm like, who the fuck is he explaining himself to? That's your car.
Nah, I know. I just sometimes I validate myself to, like, you know, some of my close homies will be like, hey man, why'd you get that? I'm like, hey yo, like I live out of nowhere, 40 minutes from Hollister. We got to drive over the hill and honestly, it's credit to my wife. Like, she came up with the 10 racks to put down, and then after my last fight, I cleared it. But we got it because where we live, we really got to drive to get somewhere to make some paper. So, honestly, we bought it at a good time. I'm actually proud of the way we bought that car. We bought it in 2021, right before all the gas shot up. Just a basic Model 3.
Right before the cars shot up. They are up right now.
Yeah, so we locked that car in for 46. And we saw it selling right now. The same car, autopilot, all that for like 55. So it was cool. I'm happy.
And they're only gonna continue to shoot up.
They're only gonna go up.
Yeah. So it was actually, you know, the card for training and for her job is it's awesome. It's really helping right now that I haven't had a fight. That's what I've been hopping in. So it's awesome.
Do you really save on gas though?
You do. Well, look.
How much is the difference
but
in
look
the
it,
gas?
Bro,
to
no,
the
it's a lot.
Hey, so guys, so hold up.
You wasting
I
on
drive.
electricity.
Let me tell you guys.
Nah.
I drive to where I live to San Jose and back, 3 hours a day. The math on it on gas is $500 a month. So you got to look at it like this: $500 a month that she or me is not spending on gas times 12.
That's 6 racks. Now
times 5 years.
Okay, now
the car will pay itself in like
that's
6 years.
That's 30
No,
racks.
I was telling him
30 racks.
You see my
in
shit?
6
I'm
years,
paying
but-
a motherfucker.
Hey, and I got extra solar
Every
panels
week.
too to get
but
that
your stuff's
tax
nice.
credit. And
Yo, so I wanted to
Wait,
ask you.
extra solar panel. Oh, for the electricity.
Yeah, so our new home came with solar panels, and I got more. So because I noticed I was paying $250 on PG&E, I was like, hey, I don't want to pay PG&E, and they're like, all right, add 24 pounds, and you ain't got a PG&E bill. It was cheaper to buy them than to pay PG&E. So I was like, why not just buy the panels for $140 a month
Yeah,
instead of
you
paying?
thinking long term.
Well, yeah, I mean, but technically, even if I sell that house, I can sell them together, and whoever's gonna want to pick up those panels.
I just bought my house out here. I had to fucking pick up someone's panels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but it was a contract.
But why wouldn't you? You know, it's cheaper than the PG&E though.
I don't know. We'll see.
And at the end of the day, you're gonna
I've been
own 'em.
running my pool cleaner nonstop,
Oh.
and I just read it's supposed to be 8 hours a day. That motherfucker's been 24 hours a day since
Nah,
I moved in.
Well, then that's gonna run it.
And let me tell you, so I was
the
supposed.
vacuum too, not just the cleaner.
I've been looking into the whole Teslas and shit too because, bro, like you said, these gas prices now.
Yeah.
For me, I
It's
was
dropping.
Yo, it is, but still, like I was in the military 7 years out here, so I had to make. The drive was never less than 50 minutes one way.
Yup.
Right? So where I live now, I made that drive the last year and a half, bro, an hour and 15 minutes. One way.
Is it all flat?
It is all flat. It is all
Lucky.
flat. It
All
is all
these
flat.
hills
Like
and shit.
I hit a few hills, but I mean, compared to what you guys have, it's baby hills, right? But yo, like you were saying, I signed up for a van pool because I was spending about $420 a month with a diesel car that was economic and
That's
everything.
crazy. Diesel, you supposed
And
to be
I was spending
less.
$420 a month. But I was spending more in gas. You know, and I looked, yo, how much do you pay to charge charge a Tesla? What, $10, $12 maybe?
Well, it's at home now, so it's nothing.
But I'm saying, like, when you go to like a station.
Well, when we go out and about, we need to charge. We're only max putting like $7, just because we have it at home.
Yeah,
so we don't.
it makes
we ain't
no
trying
sense.
To, yeah,
you
we
just
ain't-
need to get home and
Yeah,
charge it.
yeah,
What am I gonna
for
go
sure.
Why would
But-
I charge
okay,
a full
but-
tank? Plus, it takes long. It takes.
Nah, it's pretty fast. Honestly, we just charge
How
it for
long is a
5
full
minutes if we're a
charge?
little low on juice and we need to make it back home.
Damn, 5 minutes?
Because we're not needing much.
So how many miles is 5
Legit
minutes?
5
How many
minutes.
miles is 5 minutes getting you?
What is it, babe? 5 minutes is giving us. Sometimes we just need the extra 30.
Okay.
30 miles, and that's it. As soon as we make it home, boom, plug it
Damn,
in.
5
we're
minutes,
good.
30 miles. That's not bad. Fucking 30 miles on my Honda.
But it's a
goes for
supercharger.
days.
Obviously, on the regular charge, I believe it's a little slower.
Yeah, I heard the superchargers you could get depending on
Oh wow,
obviously
you
the
got
vehicle.
the supercharger.
No, I mean the ones that we use.
Oh, I thought the car was supercharged. I'm like, oh.
Nah,
no.
the one at the house, we have the NEMA 14 on an empty battery. Takes 5.5 hours when
So
we
you-
sleep.
You go to sleep. So now let me ask you this. So if you go to sleep, what if you sleep for 7 hours? Is your bill still running?
No,
Or does
it'll
it stop
just charge to the limit you want, and then that's it. From the phone, you can set how much you want to charge. And all
Oh,
that.
okay. Because
Shout out.
that's what I was thinking. Like, okay, even if I have it at home, because let me tell you, I'm in love with this Cybertruck. I can't wait for this motherfucker to come
Hey,
out.
but they're not.
I don't think it's
Damn,
coming
there's
out.
a big issue on that though.
Why?
Because
What's
I
the
signed.
issue?
You
What's
left
the
your
issue?
deposit.
I did leave my deposit. I did leave my deposit.
I left my deposit too.
What happened?
But when did you leave your deposit?
Nah, recently, bro. It was probably within the last 6 months. Definitely
No,
within the
but
last 6
there's
months.
people that left it years
Yeah,
ago.
I told him my old co-host.
Hey.
He lives in Brooklyn. He
and
left it
so
like
they
2 years
started.
ago.
They started refunding people because
Oh.
it's so backed up. Like there's no way they're gonna catch up. There's just so many people. But anyways, I heard it's gonna take a while. It's
But
gonna
how
take
much?
a
How
while.
much? How much did you put down?
It was just a deposit of $200.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. $200. How much is the shit not gonna cost? So how many people that put $200 down or that put a deposit down is not gonna be able to afford the actual vehicle when it? You get what I'm saying?
No. I know, but what I'm saying is they started
but that's still your
refunding.
slot.
They started
Your
refunding back like,
slots.
hey, like you can't take the spot. We're so backed up. Like here's your money back.
So you got a refund, or not?
No,
yet?
but I'm expecting it because from what I heard. And then good luck with the gas prices. I know you guys were saying they were low, but now they gave all these student loans. That's gonna mess up.
My man's just giving out fucking free money, and
inflation's about to get worse.
And people don't understand what that shit does. I'm like, you fucking cocksuckers.
No, man, I might go back. I was just in Florida for like 10 days, paying $3.20.
Yeah, that's where everyone's moving to.
I got a house out there. I came here because of this fucking studio, and I'm like I was paying almost $6. 20 days ago, maybe 30 days ago. It's crazy. It went down.
You have a place out here too?
Yeah.
Damn. That's
Gotta
dope.
work, man.
That's dope.
I'm 7 days a week like a fighter, baby.
That's dope.
And starting Monday, we twice a day. We're gonna be here and at the Wynn Casino
on the strip.
So we hustle hard, man.
That's good.
Yeah, we went to fucking Robert Garcia's gym maybe 2 months back, and
right from here,
bro.
So we go live at 6 a.m. Left at 9. No, well, we
left like 8:30. Yeah, like 8:30.
And drove straight to Robert's.
But no, I was gonna say we fucking stopped, bro. There's like a point where there's not many gas stations, and I kept telling him like, bro, fill up. He's like, bro, we like at 3/4. I'm like, no, I hear you, but fill up, bro, because first of all, he ain't driving that Corvette the speed limit, so you know.
But I'm not killing it.
No, he ain't killing it. But sure enough, we get there. You remember that shit was like $6.60 or $6.69 or something. It was damn near $7 on the way to like in California. On the way.
But because I listened to him, I didn't pay that. He made me like get it right before we get to Cali.
Got you.
But I was telling him, I'm like, bro, and he's like, bro, what are you talking about? We like at 3/4. I'm like, I hear you, but he thought Vegas was expensive. I'm like, just wait till we get to Cali.
It went down a little bit.
Huh?
It went down in Cali
a little bit.
Oh, well, I'll tell you guys made it though, right?
But during that time, you guys went,
yeah.
it
Well,
was
I'll tell
high.
you a fucked up story. So if you're getting a Tesla to use it for road trips, nah, like. Don't get Tesla.
But how many,
I said that
no,
before.
Watch this. How many batteries you got
on the car?
Yeah,
1.
Exactly. That's the minimum, bro. The fucking the new shit. They got shit with 4 batteries, which give you a longer.
Oh, the Cybertruck, yeah,
bro.
That's,
like, I've literally
that's not out. You
no,
talking
look,
about
yeah.
a prototype?
No, but I've literally
They
seen
don't even got a
YouTube videos. I've
prototype.
literally seen
Concept
YouTube
car.
videos of people doing road trips.
No,
right
if
now they
you're-
got shit with 3 batteries, bro.
if you get the Cybertruck, you get any electric vehicle with 500 miles, you're straight. But I'm telling you, we had a little.
500. That's not even a road trip. 500.
No, I know, but we had a little experience. Decided to take the road trip to LA. Whatnot. We're all pumped up, so obviously we're charging on the way. You know, we get there to like some food festival. It was a funny experience. Looking back, she's all laughing. So we're driving back, and I don't know why. I was in the middle of the hills when you're getting out of LA. There ain't no charger. Battery's running low, right? So we use this app to find like the slowest. It took us 3 hours to get the mileage we needed to get to the supercharge, bro. It was a fucked up day.
Oh wow!
Hey, never again have I took that car on a road
So
trip.
that's been my number one concern, truth be told.
Nah,
and then
he tried to tell me and
the
other
Cybertruck,
people.
yeah, because of the Cybertruck, I start digging, just doing research just in
Get the
general.
truck.
So I'm like, okay,
Get the
cool.
truck.
Now they're saying when it does come out, it's gonna have an option for 4 batteries. I know the most you could get now is 3. I
Get
think.
the most you can.
But
Anything.
I'm like, that's the only way, because I looked up videos of people doing road trips in their Tesla, and
So
I'm
wait,
seeing.
one full charge gets you how many miles?
264 on a full charge.
But that's
Man,
one battery.
That's
No,
fucking
I know,
less
but
than a car.
No, I know, but look at what you're paying compared to. So it depends how much you drive.
Bro,
Since we live in the Bay Area.
They getting y'all for like 60 miles. Honestly, in my vet, we was getting like 360 on a tank.
Yeah, we just drive to San Jose and back, Hollister and back. That's it.
Fuck.
If we do.
But I was telling him about road trips because he wanted us to do a
electric
road
cars.
He wanted to do a road trip in an electric car, and I'm thinking, can't we just map it? Can't you just map it out like where there's stations?
So well, it does automatically when you put the address where your destination, it'll map out your whole route to the GPS. But I didn't put the address back home, so it was my fuck up.
Oh, you went because you knew how to get there. Damn.
See, and I just went to Detroit last week, right? From Chicago, and I was driving, and I was, I got a rental, and I'm looking, and I really considered getting a fucking Tesla because I was
to rent a Tesla.
Yeah, because
you crazy. And bro, like $250?
No, bro. That's what I'm
Turo,
saying.
You get it cheaper.
Yeah, but
bro.
For like $250.
No, it depends what you're getting though, bro. There was some Turo fucking Teslas for $70 a day. Yeah. But the problem is, that was my concern is the fucking bad. I'm like, bro. Then I'm driving through Michigan.
Then you in Detroit, like there's gonna be a bunch of charger stations there.
No, in Detroit, but bro, the whole fucking ride there is sticks. And then you got to understand, I smoke weed, bro. So I'm realizing, like, all right, cool. I'm going to drive through Indiana in a Tesla smelling like weed. Yeah. I'm going to drive through Michigan, another Republican state, in a Tesla
you better off
like
in a Tesla. Those cars don't get stopped.
Man, shit, you crazy.
How many times you been stopped in your Tesla? Never. Look.
She did for speeding once.
Oh, wow. But they let you off. You a girl. They let her off, right?
She's driving school. It was all good.
See? Yeah. They let her off. Do you know you can ask for a warning ticket? For those that don't know out there, if you ever get caught speeding, if you haven't obviously just gotten one like in the last 6 months, ask for a warning. You get a warning. Yeah, can't you just give me a warning, officer? And they legit print it out. It's a warning ticket.
It's okay to ask them then.
Oh, absolutely.
Right on.
It's absolutely okay.
I'll remember that.
But I think we don't have any more questions, Andy. But I do thank you for coming on, man. I'm very excited for this fight. I hope they put you on the line, man. Because I'm looking at this guy, and I'm feeling like you're right. You're supposed to beat this guy.
I should do what I got to do. But I'm trying to make a statement. And
you guys going to the fight, Shakur?
I am. Yeah, I'll be there.
I have to be here in studio.
Yeah, I'll be there. If it was up to me, bro,
would be at all the fights.
Yeah, I'd be at all the fights. I love.
And if it was up to me, we'd be both in studio for all the fights because those are the days like people are searching, right? Like Andy Vences is fighting, they're looking on YouTube how to watch Andy, where to watch Andy. So we find we get the most subscribers on those days. Is the days that you're available for the
Oh yeah. Wow. Like the fights, and mind you, we don't show shit. We're just sitting here just like we are now, but now we're watching it and we're talking about it.
Oh shit, Andy just landed it right.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Those are always the biggest shows, but so he don't want me to go. I love being at, so we try to find I only leave for like the bigger fights,
Hey, so I got a question for you, Nesto. Mm-hmm. You remember you're like, hey, you sometimes you post your Tesla and you say this, that. Who you talking to? Okay, let me ask you. You're a Gemini. Why you put all the factual stuff for people to know? You're telling them our secrets, bro.
Instagram is so crazy.
Hey, you like them though?
I love them.
Some real shit.
I found one, and a lot of people are not into astrology or whatever, but I let me tell you, I went through a divorce, so I started following astrology, and it's just true. These characteristics in our zodiac signs are fucking true. Like
I honestly,
Pisces are
it's crazy.
They're like OCD. They like having everything.
You got a girl right now?
Yeah.
What's your girl's
Sagittarius?
When's her birthday?
19th of November.
Nah, so
Scorpio. That's right. She got a tattoo too.
So you want to know what's a trip? My wife's a Cancer, right? I know he's gonna start laughing. My coach is a Cancer.
Okay.
Clicked with him, cool.
Yeah.
One of my best homies is another Cancer. And then a guy that I got that works on a boxing YouTube, he's a Cancer. I'm like, damn, I click with Cancers. I don't know why. Complete opposites though.
Bro, and let me tell you, when I looked up I didn't even notice Cancer though, because you're a Gemini.
I click good with the Cancers.
Aries and obviously Scorpio.
My mom's a
It
Scorpio.
works. It works really well. Every now and then you could rock with a Pisces, but
my mom's a Scorpio, but we always used to fight when I was young.
Yeah, but
like,
I mean, I'm talking
when he was
relationship.
young,
I'm talking relationship wise, yeah. So that's funny.
That's cool.
That's hella funny.
Yeah, nah, I love posting that shit. I've come across one page and they send them all to me, and it be true though.
Nah, yeah.
Some of them don't though. Some of them don't. They make us look very emotional and shit. Like I don't think some of those be true. They act like we don't. Well, I feel like I don't hide my emotion or my feelings, and some of them posts be acting like Geminis don't tell the truth about their feelings.
Nah, I think we're one of the most realists to say what
Blunt
we feel.
and forward, right?
Blunt
It's like,
and forward.
what
There you
the
go.
fuck?
But that's what gets us in trouble
But
sometimes.
but
Can
one
I
of those
say
pages
something,
I do
though?
follow
Can I-
always asks that like,
Can
is
I
this
say
true?
Can I say something? And I feel like as your friend, I could No, I'm saying because I'm thinking of how many Gemini men I know, and it's not many. And I know a childhood friend of mine who's a Gemini, and I feel like he's very blunt. But I feel like the shit that may hurt him the most, he keep inside of him, and that's the shit that he will deny and won't ever admit.
Weird.
So, and I'm talking about the shit that hurt him the most. Like anything else, super straightforward, just like you. He ain't sugarcoating shit. But I feel like his soft spot, his Achilles heel, he had never.
What's his Achilles heel?
I mean. Yeah, but no, I went like that because I hell no.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, what's up?
Hell no.
I thought that was cold.
I was like, well, I wouldn't want to talk about that.
Hell no.
I'd be embarrassed. I'd be
Yo,
like,
he gonna be like, yo, why you did that when he asked you?
Nah, his baby moms.
He calling you up right now, like, bro.
Nah. His baby moms. You know, his baby mother. You know, and it was a situation where he fucked up. But it's like, bro, you fucked up. Like, own up to this shit. He like, nah. But I'm like, nah, champ.
I think that's why I got into astrology, because it's like you want to know who you getting with. And by knowing the characteristics of that person, even if it's generalized, it kind of gives you a heads up, man, you know? Everybody ain't for you, especially not in a relationship. You know? Last question, now that we talking relationships, how long before you guys lived together?
So I got with my wife when I graduated.
Wow.
Right after I graduated.
So wait, sweetheart.
Graduated what?
High school loves?
Yeah, in 2010 I graduated.
my
So we got together in 2010.
Oh my God.
I graduated.
You guys have kids?
Nah, no kids.
Yo, I graduated 8th
Wow,
grade.
because of the fighter's life? Or
Honestly, I would say for myself, she doesn't want. You know what? We love animals though. She loves animals.
Oh
Little
my
puppies,
God.
cats.
You guys want dogs?
Well, we got 2 dogs and a cat, but
yeah, you guys
know
want
what?
2 bulldogs?
I got 2 English
They're
bulldogs.
obese. They're obese.
No, they're not.
They are obese.
No, they're not.
Hey,
Bro.
no, you know what though? But real
Yo,
talk,
no,
this boxing game is selfish to where I don't even have time with her. You know what I'm saying? We came out here for business, and she knows what it is. Like we're busy. We're running. We're training. Like there's no time, bro. I want to be there for my son. Like I see a lot of.
So you want to have a kid when you're retired?
Nah, I just want to have a kid when I have time.
I feel that.
You're never gonna have time.
If I'm well, then I won't have a kid yet. For real, I just think right now
You'll make time. Look at Errol.
But you know what? I know, but you know,
Earl's 3 belts, and like you said, you were on the top of when you got your belt. You were on the top, so he's at the top as well. But you find the time.
But
and
I feel
actually, those kids have reset him.
Yeah, I just feel like financially you got to be set.
Of course,
right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Where your income's consistent and things are
not
good,
just that,
you know?
not just that, but I feel like especially right now with you as a fighter, and just as a man, you're able to take more risk.
For sure,
you know what I'm saying?
For
Like,
sure.
like
I know
for
what
me,
you're talking about. I get
mentally,
scared that
yeah,
they want to have a kid. Like, fuck, am I gonna be the same fighter?
Nah, bro,
Shit,
look,
like,
I'm gonna tell you, I got out the military. He told me don't get out because I've been in the boxing game. I was in boxing 3.5 years, and still full-time military, getting check benefits, all that. But I felt that the military was holding me back, and I'm like, that's not what I'm passionate about. But let me tell you though, if I had a kid, I don't know that I would have got out and just bet on myself.
Because of the benefits?
And doing this, I mean, the benefits and just having, like, I knew every month, all right, cool. Bro, it don't matter if I go to work and sleep most nights, because that's what I would do.
Oh, the security.
No, fuck security. I'm just talking about in the military, bro. It didn't matter. I knew, bro, here, I got to work to get paid. And there, I just had to show up. And, you know, I do a couple things. I'm not saying I wouldn't, but I took the risk that had I had a kid, I don't know if I would have took it.
Correct. And
I'm gonna be honest. Had I had a spouse, I don't know if I would have took it, because now it's like I'm not making a decision for one. I'm making a decision for two. And if you a good partner, you discussing those type of decisions with your spouse.
And I think that's the main thing. What he said is not having kids allows you to take these jumps and these risks with no fucks given. Like,
no, for sure.
And especially when you got someone who's down with it too. Like, hey, go for it. All right, let's go for it. Like, but it would be different with a kid.
No, for sure.
For sure. I think everyone's life changes when that happens.
Wow, so she's been with you from the beginning of your boxing career.
Yeah, pretty much amateur,
everything.
When I turned pro, all the way to we're before we got married, we were living together 2-3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's when you really find out a lot about each other.
Yeah,
for real.
Hey, I say that all the time.
My mom always told me that when I was younger, and I realized why she told me you really got to live with someone to see their habits.
Yes.
It's the simple things that'll bother you. It's like, hey, why did you leave the laptop charged? The little tiny things it'll start.
Bro,
that shit bugged me.
But
no, he right.
But these aren't serious relationships. I'm talking like 10 plus years.
No,
right?
of course.
So yeah, we got married in 2019, and
so why'd you guys wait? I'm just curious. To get married.
I think it was just timing, and money, and I mean it ain't cheap to.
It
ain't cheap. And then I think it was just timing and money, and luckily, we were able to.
29. So before or after the Bell fight?
Right after the Bell fight.
Okay.
Yeah, right after the Bell fight, and I went on my honeymoon and whatnot, all that. But
where'd you go?
Went to where? Jamaica?
Oh,
I forget. Yeah,
nice.
went to Jamaica.
Did you visit the grill?
Ocho Rios? Where'd you guys go?
Nah, we went to where was it? We were
Montego Bay. Montego Bay.
Montego Bay. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. You
rode the horses in the water and whatnot.
You gotta go to the grill. It's actually one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. You can Google it. It's a 7-mile beach. No
I thought
seaweed.
Bahamas was like.
No, Bahamas is beautiful.
Bahamas was like hands down. I was like, damn, this water's crazy.
Yo, did you talk to
grill's
Trump?
crazy.
Did you talk to Trump at all? I'm just curious.
Nah, but he had me winning, so I'm gonna give him his credit. Hey, he's been involved in boxing with Don King.
No, for
so
sure,
like,
for
I mean,
sure.
he knows something, right?
Yeah, he knows a little bit. No, I was just curious because of how unique and a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that was to fight in front of a former president.
I know. You know what? That's the only fight that makes me the maddest out of my whole career is like, how are you going to score rounds to a motherfucker doesn't land punches? I don't understand, bro. Like, hey, if these are boxing, and no disrespect to any judges, but like boxing judges, you got to know what's landing, what's not. You guys got the best seat in the house to see it.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest, champ.
Do you think the refs truly have the best seat in the house?
Hey, I got my hand raised for that fight, and he switched it. I was like, oh, he even told me, hey, man, I don't know. You lost that fight.
That's crazy.
I was like, damn.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Hey, and I lost unanimous. It wasn't even close on that one. Look on the box rig.
That's crazy.
No, that one wasn't
Yep, look on box rig right now.
No, majority.
Nope, unanimous.
I'm looking at your box. I'm looking at it, champ.
The Carroll majority.
Majority. It's 92 cards, 97, 93, and then one.
But look
judge
at
had
my comment told me 97, 93, bro. He
73.
goes, that means you could have dropped them, and those two judges still would have had you fucking losing.
Yeah, I mean,
so you know what I'm saying? He just told me, like,
you're from fucking California. I don't care what you say. Jose Ramirez got his ass whooped by Josh Taylor last year. Had Josh Taylor not got those two knockdowns, that would have been. And let me tell you, that shit was across the motherfucking board. 114, 112. So he don't get those two knockdowns. That's a draw.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, and I can't. I know we've had you for a minute. I can't let you leave. Yo, being from where you from, I've seen the post Gabe Flores. You posted him with clown emojis over his face. That
really?
I know he's moved up to 35 and he's took some losses, but is that a fight that you want? Is that a fight that you think will do good regionally for you guys?
Danny asked the question, huh?
When did that happen?
It's out there now.
A long time ago.
I mean, the picture's still up there. I just seen Gabe with a big ass clown emoji. I'm damn. What happened?
Yeah. You know what? I feel I was asking for that fight. Everyone wanted to see that fight. I was asking for that fight. I feel at the biggest moment of his career and my career, there was maybe they could have looked at it like Andy hasn't fought, he's been stagnant. Like, so in their favor, probably the best moment they could have fought me, and in my moment, I felt was just the greatest moment to fight Gabe Jr. I used to train with Flores Sr. for many years. Flores Sr., check it out, nobody knows this. Flores Sr. got me at 7-0, and I had 8 or 9. I think on Boxer you could check 8 or 9 straight knockouts with Flores Senior. 15-0 was a decision. 16-0 was a decision. And once he got his son signed on, kind of fell apart. It was kind of like I saw a shift change. He was more focused on his son and whatnot. And I had a fight in like 30 days. Long story. But anyways, I ended up splitting with them. It was bad blood. And there is that rivalry there. But to be honest, I saw the kid his last fight. And now I could see why they didn't want to fight me anytime soon. I really wish him the best. And like I said, boxing is a humble man's sport. I think we saw it at its peak. Humbleness to cheese. I mean, you know, everything from leading up to the weigh-ins to the fight. Before the fight, I felt in that, I want to see this fucker get his ass beat. I think during the fight, I've been close with Little G to where at a certain point, I fucking felt bad for him. I felt bad for him. We were really close. I'm talking about we were like roommates in hotels. We used to go to tournaments together. I was with Gabe Errol from New York.
That boxing struggle, man.
Yeah, we were all sleeping in the same room, making ends meet. So, hey, honestly, I wish him the best. I don't think that fight is as hot now just because of the outcome of his last fight. I honestly think the kid should take some time off, kind of reevaluate his life, see if he really wants to do this, because that's one thing about this sport. You got to work hard.
Do you believe that?
Yo, but you think it's road work? Because he in there sparring hard than the motherfucker.
You know what? I know Little G and Gabe for a long time. I mean, I'll say it on here. Gabe Sr. used to always be on him to, you know, do more of this, do more of that. Hey, look at Andy. He's doing his fucking push-ups and you're fucking sitting down. Well, you got to do it like him, bro. He's fucking working his ass off. But he always used to break him down in the gym and, like, just be on him. I think, you know, he was number 1 at the world one time as an amateur at 126. Had a lot of success, bro. It was bad. He was good, but I think it just got to him, bro. So much success with me, so many knockouts. I got this shit figured out. I know it. I know this. Like, you got to listen to me. But I think I took Gabe's style the farthest it could go successfully when I split ways and whatnot. But I knew, like, doing that style, doing the things I did, you got to work hard. And I still work hella hard, but, like, I was working hard to master what I was doing with him and manage the distance. And I think a lot of my career has been on distance. And that was the big difference coming to Coach Charles was, like, this guy had me blocking with my hands. I was getting hit and sparring when I first came in. Like, I'd never been hit before. I was driving home questioning, like, holy fuck, like, this shit ain't for me. Like, I don't even know how to parry these blocks and do it. Like, this is crazy, slipping and rolling. That was one thing Gabe didn't believe in, a lot of that rolling and a lot of that upper body movement. But it's like Coach Charles says, like, these are aspects of the games. You got to be able to block a punch from a distance, slip if you have to, move if you have to, because you don't know how your body's going to react in that given moment. You got to be able to do it all. As fucked up as it sounds and impossible as it may seem, you got to be able to do it all because, like, you don't know how your body's going to react.
Nah, for sure, champ. Well,
shit. What's that?
He tried to catch it. Hold up, look at. He tried to catch it, right?
Because he don't know how his body gonna react.
Yeah. No, check it out.
Yeah, no,
but look, what if he did catch? Right? Why'd he catch it? Because he's used to whatever get thrown to catch it. And that's how my coach taught me.
Reflexes.
You got to be able to. If a right hand comes at you, if you're in the moment to slip, you got to slip. You got to block. You got to block. But there should be no right or wrong way to do it. Like, you just got to react to it. And he goes, I could teach you the moves, but at the end of the day, you got to train to react to it and just do it. So my sparrings and trainings with this guy was, it was like, man, it was day and night, which is why I think, you know, Junior's been a certain way from 8 years old, where he's at now. Respectfully, I say it, but going somewhere else, I don't know if that's going to change him. He's been doing this since 8 years old to where he's at now.
Yeah, but if he had as much success in the amateurs, right, and he was able to accomplish, you don't think with how young he is that he could come across?
Yeah, but I think a factor plays at the weight.
I mean,
Little
he just
G's a
moved up.
126 pounder. Yeah, but he's a 126 pounder.
So you're saying he's too big?
He's way too big, man. I'm a 130 pounder. He moved to a 35. Like, come on, man. Like, there's no shortcuts in boxing. Like, if you want to be the best, Gabe,
But
you know
he's
what,
bigger
Gabe?
than you,
But
though.
you know what,
He's
Gabe
been-
Senior? I fought at 141 when I met Gabe Senior. You know what he told me? He goes, "Hey, fuck that, bro. You can make 130." And I was like 20 years old, 19 years old at the time when I had first went to him as an amateur. I had met him a long time ago before we paired up as a pro. And I remember as an amateur, he told me, "Hey, motherfucker, look at Trinidad, look at De La Hoya, look at all these guys. They fucking weigh in. They fight at this weight, bro. It costs to be the boss, bro. You're not a 140 pounder. You can fucking make 130. You just got to die right, do this, do that." And he kind of gave me a little layout, like how to die a little better and whatnot. And I followed it. And sure enough, for the first time in my life, I started fighting back at 132 as an amateur. And ever since then, I went pro at 130. But he psychologically, like, programmed me to think and get down to the weight that I was supposed to be in. He psychologically mentored me a lot. Hey, I give Senior credit. I'll fucking shake his hand if I see him, and if he doesn't want to, well then fuck you too. But like, I'll shake his hand and give him his props. That fool really programmed me to be a certain way, think a certain way, and hey, I think him like that, just like I do all my coaches. It's been a journey and it's been a road, and they all played a part. So hey,
I think fighters and trainers both have to learn not to have grudges when you guys part ways, because it's happening more and more. Like, gone are the days where the fighter stays with his trainer from the beginning.
But you
like,
know what?
You
I never
barely
wanted
get to see an
leave a
amateur trainer.
Like, it wasn't like I
But it
wanted
doesn't-
to leave the
it-
trainer. It was like I
It
was
just
forced
happens.
out. Yeah.
It's still just, even for Gabe, it's like you said, maybe right now it's time for another set of eyes.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure
it's-
it is. But I think a lot of
and it
is
shouldn't
time
mean the
off.
end of the world for his father. Even if his father wasn't his father and he was just his trainer. If I got a part for the betterment of my career, you and I shouldn't be enemies just because I feel like I'm going to do better with him.
And then think about it too, like.
But you got to be willing to put your ego to the side.
I mean, yeah. for
Okay, that's
sure.
a big factor. A lot of people sometimes are like too egoistic and they
Yeah,
can't
no,
fucking like
that's true, man. That's
stubborn. Like, you just can't change them.
Mhm.
Like, and if that's the case, then that's where the block's gonna be. You know. So
No, absolutely. I just think that in today's day and age, like, think about it, right? You as a fighter, you want your resume to be as best as it can be, because the better your resume, you know, hypothetically, the better the paychecks, the better the opportunities, so on and so forth. As a trainer, I wouldn't want to have a fucking fighter that I can't get on the winning, winning path and shit like that.
You know,
So-
when one of my boys told me for fun, he goes, I was like, "Yeah, bro, if I don't win this fight, like, fuck, bro, like, I don't know, like, fuck." He goes, "Nah, bro, your career ain't over." He goes, "If you don't win this fight, that's it, bro. There's the Flores fight." I started laughing. I was
It's
like,
true.
"Bro, relax."
It's true,
And,
though. It's dead. I was actually
I was
waiting
hella
for a
laughing.
minute because I'm feeling like if you win this fight, Top Rank can offer you, because he's still with Top Rank. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So, they let him go?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm hearing different stories. I've heard
I
that
talked
one.
to Top Rank. They told me they let him
Oh,
go.
it's official then. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I talked to a match. I don't know.
I don't know, because he with James Prince. I don't know that he going.
That's
Any
what
other
Bruce told
Top
me, they let
Rank?
him
Any
go.
other Top Rank James Prince fighters got cut?
I don't know if he's cut, but Josh Greer ain't fought in a while.
Ooh, that is true.
Tyler McCreary ain't fought in a while.
Well, because I talked to Bruce and he kept kind of comparing me to Florida. I'm like, I ain't nothing like him. So he told me they let him go.
Comparing you to Flores Senior.
Yeah, I don't know why. Because my kid's young and he was just like, not comparing, but I kind of felt that vibe. And I was
Mhm.
like, we not the same. So, and my boy's not like Gabe either. So,
Right.
Yeah, I think what's different about him is,
I don't know, maybe because he's young, we came to Top Rank to work
Mhm.
out or something. I don't know.
you know what I love about this guy? Is even at this level though, even at what he knows, who he's mitted, who he's coached, like, and I know he doesn't have a crazy resume like fucking Robert Garcia, but he keeps an open mind to
Mhm.
like constantly like learn shit or add shit and go seek the best sparring and go seek the best work. And a lot of coaches lose that. And hey, you gotta come to me. You guys gotta come to me. You guys gotta come to me. Like, whatever happened in the days like where it was like motherfuckers were going to each other to get the work. That shit's gone.
Yeah, I
People
be
don't want to
learning
go
from-
get the work. People
Nah,
are always like, you
I
know,
don't.
come here.
Well, I mean, and I know for you guys it's different because I mean you made it clear. Obviously, you're traveling.
Yep.
You know, to get work, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. You top rank tomorrow, top rank Wednesday. You go to top rank on sparring days. You got other gyms coming to top rank for that.
No, for sure, because they know this is where the work is.
I enjoyed
ain't
it too.
nobody
You could
trying
watch
to get
the
work.
sparring and learn. And
Yep.
sometimes I'll even watch the coaches in there.
You didn't bring your other fighter?
Nah, he stayed back. He
What?
He had a little thing with his grandma. So she was in intensive care. So, but he's coming with us to
Houston.
And then
Oh,
when I
nice.
go back, he's gonna I talked to Bill. We're gonna spar Devin Monday, I believe.
Like
in the Bay Area.
You think
Yeah, I
you
was gonna say they're in the Bay right now. They're in the Bay right now.
But didn't y'all say y'all put hands on him?
No, I didn't. I
Nah,
never
he
said
didn't.
that. I said we did good with him.
I feel like you made it clear that your boy did good with Devin. That's probably why they invited you back.
Well, yeah, I mean, me
They
and
wanna
Bill
clear that up.
Yeah, no, me and Bill are tight. Like he's cool and he likes trouble a lot. He's helped us.
How
we
far?
just got off the phone with him right now. He was like, our relationship's like organic. It's not fake. We've been knowing each other for years, and Trouble did real good with him.
Wait, so when you guys, because
Monday.
Dev is out there now.
No, that's what he's saying.
what I'm saying.
This
So
coming
basically
Monday.
all this week coming up, or like after the weekend, we're gonna be working with him.
Yeah, because Dev's at Snack.
But out there in Sacramento.
No,
Well,
Hayward.
I'm from there, from the Bay Area.
Oh, okay.
So it works out perfect.
How far? I was gonna ask how far is Hayward because that's where Snack is at, right? Hayward.
It's Redwood
it's
City.
in, San Mateo.
Oh,
San Mateo,
yeah.
that's
San Carlos. San
San
Carlos.
Carlos.
Oh,
There
okay.
it is. Yeah. It's like an hour away.
Okay.
Yeah. So we meet up with him, and it's definitely good work. It's a chess match, because I mean, my boys always watched Devin. He looked up to him, so now it's like they got similar styles, so they go at it.
Have you guys have been down a Snack, right? Obviously,
Well,
to the Snack
Andy's
facility.
I
big
haven't
time with
passed all
Snack.
the time.
Yeah.
all the time, all
So,
the time.
well, I wanted to ask for you. Do you notice those differences in the training facility? Because
He has more experience in the
so,
Snack.
can you speak on that? You know, obviously from the outside looking in, we see all the machinery and all the science, behind the facility. Do you notice the benefits that it provides?
Yeah, I think when I fought on Shakur's undercard when he fought Joet in Reno. I was using the hypoxic training to kind of adjust myself and whatnot. I mean, I didn't get tired. I felt fine. So, I mean, obviously it works. It got me adjusted at elevation. I felt normal fight night. I know a lot of my
I was
comment,
at that fight.
Yeah, my comment was telling me, hey, you're going to feel a difference. Like, so we got to start hitting this. So we did the whole training at Snack.
Was it Basil?
Yeah, Basil. Yep. Basil's my cousin. That's my day one guy who's been with me since I've been 2-0, my first manager, and still with me now. But
Yeah. Yo, I gotta ask, what happened with Peter Khan?
I wanted to ask about Peter too.
What, like?
Oh,
what?
hold up. But anyways, at Snack, I think the main attribute at Snack, who really, really is like the main guy, is Remy.
Oh, Remy Kochemny,
Remy
something like that?
Kochemny. Man.
And for those who don't know Coach Remy, what is his role?
He's an Olympic track coach. Trains athletes. He trained runners like Mary Jones. He's from Russia.
Yeah, I've been fortunate to watch Coach Remy at work, and I saw him do some fucking nut. So I called it nuts because I couldn't even.
Yeah,
I'm just watching it, but it was some shit with the hurdles.
Oh yeah.
And
I
the
got
hurdles is back.
I got the fastest time anybody's ever gotten there at anybody doing the hurdles. I set the little world record.
Yeah, for Snake. I got you.
Everyone they brought there, but I've trained with Golovkin, pulled muscles there. Like that training, not anybody can handle it. It's.
Who have you seen train the hardest?
You said Devin was.
Yeah, I mean, I told Coach I was honest. I told him, hey man, that kid Devin, I know he's young. I know this, I know that. Like, I'm the one who fucking works hard. That motherfucker works hard too, beating me at everything. Some things I'm beating him at, but that's the guy who's like. I know a lot of people. Oh yeah, he's giving this, giving that, but he works he works very hard. I mean, very competitive at everything he's trying to beat. So that's
it's funny. So he asked me earlier. He's like, "Hey, so I seen the podcast. So like, why do you say that Devin? You know what I'm saying? That nobody train?" And I told him, I'm like, "Man, it's a handful of guys that train like that. Like, these cats ain't training like that."
Yeah, I've been with them in the boxing gym, but I've been with them on the track multiple times. I've been with Vences, Julian Williams, a lot of fighters. All the fighters basically they brought down the Snack. Demetrius Andre, a bunch of fools.
Were you down there I know Terence was out there a couple months ago.
I wasn't down
Okay.
there. I wasn't down there with
Okay.
Terence. No, they got a little stricter when COVID happened. They're really strict about it. I guess Victor Conti is like vulnerable to get infected and whatnot. So they got hella locked down. Like it's only certain people now.
Yeah,
It's super
I got
strict
you.
now. But rolling back to your question, you know what? Charles showed me an interview. I feel the same way as some other guy who was on here explaining the situation. I was like, man, like I feel the same way. Like that's exactly how it was with Peter. I got nothing bad to say about Peter. As far as Peter, when I first met him, this is what I can say about Peter. That hey, like he's a good guy. Peter, when I got with him, basically every fight I had with Peter, he's increased my pay by like 2 times more. Every fucking time. Even Trill, the last fight was like, it's good money. So I can't say Peter on the business side doesn't do his job, but I think coming out of the last fight that we had on Triller pay-per-view, being the outcome and being the level of that, he just didn't have nothing to offer me that was valid moving forward that made sense. It was like some change, but it was like,
I think it just took too long.
but it was like, you know, like you got to see I'm coming off a loss. Need some momentum, whatnot, like.
You weren't trying to hear.
You know, I'm always fighting like top. I'm getting no momentum, right? Like this fight at 6-0. No, yeah, it's a top guy, but I could get some momentum from it. I really believe I can. But it was like some top tough Mexican for like little change all the way in Mexico. And I was honest to Peter. I was like, hey, bro, I'm a puncher, but what are the odds of me getting a decision down in Mexico? Like, and yeah, I just felt it was best. Peter's so busy though right now. Peter got his cash cow with Cambosas. He's busy. He got Xander. He got all these top guys. I just felt like I was a side hustle, you know, his little project on the side. And to be honest, I'm 31, and I don't got time to waste. I've been boxing since 14, and I just feel like at this age.
How long did you feel?
Well, the deal with Peter was after the last fight, I even shook Peter's hand in the locker room. I told him, hey, Peter, I don't want to go another year or more without fighting. Like, I can't do this, bro. We shook on it. He said, no more tune-ups, though. I said, cool, no more tune-ups. Just, I can't go a year. And then now that it was coming to September, I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, here comes the year. It's over. We're in August. It's done. It's a year.
So when did you and Peter split?
Oh, I hit him up about maybe a month and a half ago now. But I hit him up on a phone call.
You just split.
Yeah, I hit him up on a phone call respectfully. I said, hey, Peter, I just want to thank you as a fighter. I totally.
So wait, you didn't try to get on the Cambosas rematch card? That wasn't even a thought.
I was just done with it. Like,
so there was no talks of you on the first one in June?
No, there wasn't. So that's why I was like, yo, I'm not going to try to. He knows I'm training. He knows I'm ready. Like, he knows what it is.
Was he still answering? Or was he one of those that stopped answering?
He was just not following up as he did when we first.
He's kind of
at
lacks
all.
communication skills. Too,
yeah,
I feel like.
so it's just too busy.
Or maybe
bro.
like you said.
So I don't like to. I don't like to fight something that's if it's not happening. It's like, hey, it's all good, no hard feelings. Like there's all. I just told myself, yo, bro, there's all these other fucking managers. Throw your dice somewhere else and fucking make it happen. Like something will make sense somewhere else. And I think Charles was dealing with my frustration a lot. Like he was sitting at the gym, like, hey, bro, you just want to fucking fight? Like, yeah, bro, I'm ready to fight someone in the street just to get some experience. Like, I mean, it was getting pretty bad. Like, where it's because I'm one of those fighters where, like, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do after boxing. To be honest, I told my wife, like, I
mean, you're training, right?
No, I know, but I carry like a lot of rage and stuff, bro. Where it's like these fights, like they get it out of me, bro. I love to spar. I love to train.
But what about being a trainer?
No, I know. So I do that on the side right now. My coach is actually one of the people who got me into that. I one-on-one train people. That's kind of how I make my change to get by and whatnot. But yeah, man. I mean, I don't know if you guys know. In high school, even before I turned pro, I was always lacing up the gloves with no head or no mouthpiece. Like I would take on anyone, any size, because I knew they didn't know boxing, right? I knew boxing, so I would get down with like all the football players in the Rose Garden Park by my high school, and we would just chunk it. The rule was whoever gave up. So whoever said, hey, I'm good, then I was in. I was always doing that like on a weekly. There's a fight on YouTube where I fought at the mall.
What?
I fought an MMA fighter who was like 200 pounds. You really got to look it up, though. I think I put like Andy Vences Oak Ridge fight. It's like in a small hallway, and it's a good 10, 12-minute video of me and this dude going at it. He was a bigger guy and whatnot, and it's a long fight just because I knew this dude was like heavy puncher, so I needed him to get tired before I got him, and he gave up. He gave up, and I won $100. I thought I was hella happy off that. And I think at that moment I realized, bro, I could do something with boxing. Like maybe I could make some money and like try to do something, you know. So that's where I think it became realistic to me, is when I was doing it for no money. I was.
How old were you?
I was in high school. I was 16, 17.
No amateur fights.
No. I had amateur fights,
okay.
so that's what even was better. I was using them. I was using them as sparring to get ready for the fights.
He said I was using them as sparring.
Yeah. So I was looking at it like, yo, dude, this is only gonna help you. Like, you're gonna get this adrenaline rush, this experience, different heights, different styles. They didn't even have styles, right? So it's hard to time like an awkward guy. So I don't know. It just felt it helped me back when I was deep in the game.
I gotta ask, and I don't know. I mean, at this point, obviously, your main focus is just getting back. But and not to look past September 23rd.
Go ahead. I always think about stuff.
But yeah, bro, the John O'Carroll, like I remember you guys getting into it in the hotel lobby and shit, like the week of the fight. I remember like Peter, stepping in, there was some words exchanged. You clearly felt you won the fight. I'm gonna be honest, I was fucked up for that fight, so I don't remember it. But
But you watched it.
I did watch the fight, 1,000,000%.
But you weren't sober.
I was not. I was.
So you
not.
could have saw something land.
But no, I just wanted to ask: is that a fight that, out of your 3 losses, is that the one that you would want to rematch the most, or do you have any interest in any rematch?
For sure.
Just because of what you've said, that's the one fight that.
Yeah, I don't want to rematch that one. I want to get it back from me and Coach. Like, that was some BS. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Has he fought since?
Yeah, he has two wins overseas since.
But this is the thing.
But overseas.
Yeah,
but this
overseas.
is the thing. It's like, yo, you beat me. And like, that's what I'm saying. A lot of fighters don't want to like step up, bro. I mean, I know the record's important and whatnot, but at some point you got to realize, what are you doing this for? Like, are you doing this to be the best, or just to have this little post of undefeated and this Instagram shit? And that's the thing now. Like, social media's changed a lot for boxing and a lot in our world today. And it's just like, I grew up watching fighters like Eric Morales, Marco Antonio Barrera, Pacquiao, De La Hoya. Like, all these dudes were chunking it with everybody. Like, it didn't matter. It was like pure boxing, bro. I feel like that's when boxing was like, I don't know, it was at its prime, at its best. It was crazy. It was dope. I remember as a kid, and it fucking inspired me when I seen Eric Morales. Full beat Pacquiao the first time. It was dope. Watching at my grandma's house. All my uncles were all pumped up. Like,
so you don't feel like you have those fighters that get, those young guys, those amateur fighters excited and hungry, and getting them off the couch to see like you, how you said Eric Morales got you excited and got you.
Yeah, they are, but there needs to be like more fighters willing to fucking just
take a risk,
bro. When you're at that level, like, yo, are you trying to do this, or are you trying to?
So let me ask you this: so not pound for pound, but just walking the talk. Who's in boxing doing that right now? Like, who is backing up what they're saying? Who is really about the life that they claim to be? Like, who do you see in boxing really representing that old school that you're talking about?
Probably your boy.
I told you guys last time.
Well, probably his boy is good. Boots Ennis, he's tight. He's what I like is that he I mean, from what I've seen, is he's respectful. Like, yeah, he's talking, but he's not overdoing shit. But he's proving it. He's actions but you know what? It's not even about. It's even about. I think we gotta even go to like the middest level, right? The guys who are not there yet. Like, who's fighting who, and who's still fucking picking and choosing shit. Like, for example, like I was asking for the Flores fight. Fucking never came to me, bro. It made the most sense. Could have made some money for them. Could have gave us both an opportunity. Fuck, it didn't happen. Like, so that's what I'm saying. There's these fights that these people want, and for one reason or another, they just don't happen. And that's why I feel like it's just different now. I understand boxing is business, but at the same time, if it's business and it makes sense,
yeah, back home, everybody want to see that fight. I was always kind of like crazy. Whatever about it, but I get DMs
everywhere
all the time.
I walked with no fight announcement. Hey, bro, where you fighting Flores Jr.? I'm like, oh, relax, man. Like, everywhere I go, I mean, even here in Vegas. Hey, bro, when you fighting Flores Jr.? I'm
and like, he used to headline in Reno.
Not Reno, Stockton. Yeah, where he's from. So how
He
far
did
is that
something
from
in Reno,
you?
too.
Oh, I'm finding Stockton.
No, I'm just saying.
People
But you
hate
guys,
me out there.
you guys could do. I'm saying.
We'll do it Fresno, where Ramirez is from, neutral grounds. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'll get down right there, but yeah, I ain't going to Stockton.
No.
I'm lucky to get out of line.
No, I was just
No, I'm
asking,
serious,
because I'm not
Serious.
too familiar with the, Bay Area, Northern
It's all
California.
it's all right by each other.
You
About
know,
an
so
hour or some change.
Nah,
away.
we're still in Northern California, but it's just I think the whole conversation of me being in San Jose and then from there, like.
No, for sure. I'm just trying to think where that fight could take place. But you said Fresno.
Fresno's neutral grounds, bro.
Fresno.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
I was getting a lot of messages, crazy messages, like because I never talked bad about the city, but I guess since it was a conversation, they take it like city to city. And I was getting threat messages like left and right, like, and I didn't care, right? But it was like, damn, I can't ever go. I haven't even been over there since I trained over there. I haven't. I've never gone over there.
Better
the only
safe
time I
than
did go,
sorry.
the only time I did go over there for a boxing show, I went to a boxing show over there, and we had to leave because it was like people were starting to plot us and like wait for this event to be over, maybe catch us outside, so we just bounced.
Damn.
Yeah, so
Crazy.
Yeah, fuck that. Hopefully, one day the fight does make sense, and the fight can happen.
That's probably why they ain't make the fight. I mean, that's what Tank and Tevin,
Yeah,
What?
no, I get what you're saying. Yeah,
They said
I
they'll fight in that city if
Yeah.
those two fall.
No, and it's crazy because we just had right before you, we had Javon Witter Jr., who he said he made his pro debut on that Tank card in Baltimore, which I was at. And let me tell you, I was there the whole fight week, and they're telling me, they're like, oh, no, we got the best seat in the house. I had like 3-4 people telling me, like, yeah, we got the best seat in the house. I'm like, yeah, what you got? Ringside? No, my couch. They're like, hell no, boy, it's going to be a big-ass shooting after the fight. Just wait. Big-ass shooting, right? So I'm hearing this shit 2 days. Now, the third day is fight day, right?
Right.
I'm staying right across the street from the arena. That morning, I go to the Starbucks, which is on the other side. I saw Tank get his fucking Rolls Royce, his bulletproof Rolls Royce unloaded. And I'm like, holy shit. They're really taking all precautions for this event. So some people, I feel like maybe in that situation with that hate where they actually did have
those two cities,
altercations.
Philly and Baltimore, it would definitely go down.
But I'm saying, and they even had altercations, where they ran into each other and there was like beef. And so maybe there has been a situation where they don't do a fight because of those worries.
Yeah, I think being a fan from a city who reps your city, you're diehard, you're gangbanging, whatever.
That's
you're
why
taking,
it's
you're
fights
taking this
and
shit
all
to
that.
heart.
You're taking it personal,
and
yeah.
some people can't take that loss and see that their city lost to another city. Oh, let's fuck this fuck. I don't know.
Yo, and let me tell you, I say it all
But
the time.
at the end of the day, we're just athletes.
It's just
We're
athletes.
just performing.
But let me tell you, I say it all the times. It's even more so with the Latinos.
Yeah.
Bro, it don't fucking, oh my goodness, bro. It don't fucking matter. Let me tell you, go to a fight and get there when, the first or second fight of the evening is. It could be an Olympian going up against a Mexican. They just hear Garcia, Martinez.
And a flag.
And a
that's
flag.
it.
That's it, bro.
That's it. You stole the arena.
That's it. That's it. They're super proud, so.
But I mean, I'm blessed to be my family, my mom and dad from Mexico, and me being a Mexican American. Because I feel like Mexican people, even if they're broke as fuck, they'll find a way to go to a fight. They'll sleep in one hotel room all together. They'll be like, let's go. I'll get the cheap ticket. Vámonos.
Yeah, no, for sure.
They support
for sure. That's for sure, man. But you got anything else, Ness, before we wrap up?
Nah, man, that's everything.
Well, Coach Andy, definitely give out the social media. Give people an opportunity to keep up with you guys and keep an eye out.
Coach,
what happened?
He's like,
Andy, I'm like,
they hacked him.
I thought you made a new one, Coach.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
it don't hit the same.
No,
he had
no.
110,000.
No, I was just gonna ask because I'm like, if you didn't, I just followed a fake account because I followed. No, I'm serious. I'm like, you got hacked once. Maybe they.
One too.
Yeah, because I'm like, I definitely followed your new one. So,
Thank
but
you.
go ahead, Coach.
It's one Team Trouble.
And that's the number one,
Yeah,
correct?
number one,
So the
yeah.
number one, Team Trouble. So, and Andy.
Mine's gonna be at El Tiburon Vences 1.
At El Tiburon Vences 1. So
all right,
we'll be right back. We'll
gonna
take a quick intermission and be right back.
All right.
12 years. I this. TheBoxingVoice.com. Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
Happening, people.
Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida. Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit, stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuts, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amina of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Super Mac, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
In Jesus' name.
Without y'all, it ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish Vegas, Palm Beach, Florida. Intrigue the Incredible, straight out the ATL.
James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Midday from London, UK.
Let's go! I'm ready!
Checking in from Tennessee, it's Lethal James, P-A-Y-N-E. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
Bo from Bama, only in America.
Well, I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Born, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and French fries, breakfast and champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TVV, this Coach J-Mac. New Orleans, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
C. Y. E.
California.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for some.
This is the #1 pound for pound and 2 division champion, Marvin the Tank Furman from Dallas, Texas.
LV Sugler, from DC to Stunt City, Bomb Squad.
Brandon Maurice, aka the AJ Trucking, straight out of Cincinnati, baby.
Madbat 100, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Chick Chickarelli, Hollywood, California.
Louis Reyes, Boston, Mass. Yo, drop that SDS shit,
This
son.
message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
The voice of the people. There is no equal. You can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. TheBoxingVoice.com.
As I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this and every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TDD for life. And if you ain't on Patreon, that's because you're stupid.
What up? What up? What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Bo, what's Blog Talk saying? Uh-oh, we got some callers there.
Yeah, they hadn't raised their hand though.
If you on Blog Talk and you want to speak, you know all you got to do is hit that #1 button, and that's going to indicate to us that you're ready to rock and roll. Matt Bet 100 with the $5 super chat says Tank beats everybody. Shakur gets upset. Danny has a Netflix show. Mo Amer? Mo Amer? I don't know what that is, bro. Jordan with the fat $20 super chat. Shout out to Jordan, who is pound for pound. We're going to be sending Jordan 2 gloves, autographed gloves, from one of our many, many guests, or rather, more than one, many, many guests, because, you know, it's 2 autographed gloves, because he's a pound for pound. And he gets, I don't know. I think you get like 6 gloves a year, something like that, for pound status. David H, 199 Super Chat says, all y'all please say 1, 2, 3. Man down. Spence Bud. Yeah, well, we're hoping that fight happens, man. I really hope that they can just go ahead and announce that fight before more time is wasted. But that being said, I think I'm going to pick Pedraza, yo. How about you, Bo? What's that line looking like?
Pedraza is minus money. Commey, they got him at plus
Oh,
money.
so he is the favorite.
Right.
Nice. So I was spot on with that pick.
I'm riding with Pedraza as well.
Damn, he almost a 3. He is a 3-1.
But
Lord.
you know what I'm saying? The poll, they think Commey gonna knock him out.
Man, people get caught up with the puncher bullshit. Can he fight though?
He can fight, but I don't think his footwork is good enough to keep up with a Pedraza.
Pedraza move, but he be
Right.
getting hit and he light skin. Homie be showing him
Whoa,
bruises.
whoa, don't do that, bro.
Nah, he showed the bruises.
Michael light skin.
No, I know, but he showed the bruises.
Okay, but we talking about scoring, and you know what I'm saying.
And that's the thing. Judges see them bruises and they score fights differently. But that is all the super chat. Who that?
716.
716.
There's 2 in the 716, but
wait,
this
716. That's
there's 2 of them. Don't guess.
No, one is Davidian 359.
Yeah.
Yep, Davidian, Buffalo Falls.
I'm healthy, strong, and about to knock Errol Spence out in Jesus' name. I'm bringing the whole church.
SDS promotion.
You win some, you lose some. But you live and light another day.
I got the whole Christian congregation behind me.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
In Jesus' name.
And we all know God only made one thing perfect, and that's my boxing ring.
Davidian. No Davidian.
No Davidian. All right.
And that, well, yeah, that does it. Nets GTO, Instagram and Twitter. I love you, but I gotta go.
Bo Mason _TBV on IG. That's where I be.
This Commey first fight at 140.